I can't stop looking at my new phone lock screen because it's so fucking beautiful. Most expensive phone lock screen ever, but hey, it's worth it.
What?
Is it a
it's
picture
rain.
of a cat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so
nice.
happy. It's so dope. So fucking dope.
That's pretty
I
awesome.
appreciate that people's responses. Well, some people's responses to like this drawing of rain was like basically like I thought rain was ugly. That was pretty much, like,
Androgynous does not mean ugly.
no, but like even when you and I were giving feedback to Drew, like I was kind of skirting around it, but I was like, I guess I kind of thought rain was uggo.
Uggo? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so mean.
Well, because Flix was hitting on her?
No, look, Blix hits on hot women too. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like from a very early on or very early period, I was just like, oh, I think like Rain Silversong is just kind of an objectively unattractive woman. And then when I saw the pictures, I was like, oh, fair enough. I say this as someone who has a very like
Everyone is even more pretty.
my guy is like a huge like dad bod ogre bear, so like certainly Akash was no prize. I just kind of figured we were all like ugly adventurers except Saithius.
I greatly appreciate how Akashaba just embraces the dad bod.
Well, I mean, it's kind of just a reflection of me too. To be honest, at this point in my life, I'm just like, embrace the dad bod.
I mean,
Also
when
fine.
we do live action, when we do the casting for live action Arctis in like 10 years, like the live action Netflix series, Akashba has to be played by David Harbour.
Oh,
my-
yeah.
oh my
100%,
God.
100%. And just do like the dancing from season 2 where he's like trying to appeal to 11. He's like doing a little dance. That's 100% Akashaba.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And also,
I liked this.
since he was like hanging out in like a Russian prison, like he's mastered the accent. He's ready.
True. Can't argue with that.
Oh, so I don't know. The other day I was bored and I put on while I was playing Genshin Impact, I put on the side this documentary about McAfee, John McAfee.
Oh my
on
God.
Netflix.
Oh no.
It's so good. I had no I only ever knew him from like the antivirus software. I had no idea what a fucking nutter he was. And like I'm just watching this documentary and it's just getting increasingly ridiculous and unbelievable and amazing. And I'm just so glad John McAfee is such a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, it gets a little unhinged. You're like,
Yeah.
what? Like this guy? Antivirus guy?
Yeah. You're like, how is this a functional human before? I don't know, like, so I assume I'm the only one who watched the documentary, but like I don't know how many of you like know his backstory.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, but like the part where they're just like, yeah, he probably killed a man in Central America and he just left and then it was never a problem again. that was eye-opening.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. The fact that like the Vice reporters too just get like they do all this like super dangerous shit and then Vice is just like, yeah, we don't want it anymore. It's so good.
Oh god.
That
was a wild ride.
I've also been trying to like watch like the horror movies, like quotation marks horror movies I've never watched before. And so I watched the new Raccoon City movie, which continues the trend of no one being able to do Resident Evil correctly. So terrible. And then I watched a movie called Piranha from I guess like 2010.
Oh my God. The one with what's his name? The guy from Sliders.
I've never seen Sliders, but it has the guy who's just he was in Parks and Rec. It's the 2010 one.
Jerry O'Connell.
Piranha. Oh yeah, Jerry O'Connell. Yeah, he's in it.
Yes, that is such an amazing movie.
It really is. I was like, blown away because I was like, I looked on Rotten Tomatoes, it had like a 70-some% review, and I was just like, but it looks so stupid. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's the point. And also like lots of titty. So you're like,
and Wang.
Huh?
It was like what the Wang to titty ratio like far favors I find me.
For
and perhaps
early
other people
aughts,
like
it
me.
is a high volume of Wang.
Okay, that's a
What
fair
would you say
point.
the Wang, the W to B ratio is? Wang to booba.
Well, it depends. Do you count a booba as a pair of boobas, or
No, singular
do you count
booba.
each one individually?
No. If they come
Oh.
in a pair, it's like a shoe. Like if you find one shoe, it's still a shoe. But if you find a pair of shoes, then they're shoes.
Okay.
So they're not
I would
two
say-
shoes; it's a pair of shoes.
So
I
it's
would
Wang
say-
to boobas ratio.
Or boob. A singular boob is also acceptable. It is of equal
The-
value.
The
Gotcha.
ratio of like naked women to naked men definitely goes in, I would say, like 85-15 women.
It's not
Yeah.
0 though.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. As an early aughts era, movie, it's not 0 Wang.
I also like the actress who plays like the main like hot chick Kelly Brook. I thought until I looked it up after the fact, I thought she was the Pink Ranger. I thought she was Amy Jo Johnson. I was like, is that who this? Is that what she did? She just like got a boob job? And then like later when she's just actually topless, I'm like, what? No, not Amy Jo Johnson. And then I had to go look it up, and I was like, oh, it's some other British woman I've never heard of. But yeah, it was like a legitimately entertaining movie. I do recommend watching that. It reminded me a lot of what was it, Slither, in terms of like the comedic style.
Doesn't that movie also have like Ving Rhames in it too?
Yes,
As, like one of the cops.
yes. And he goes down in like the dumbest way, and it's amazing. Like he's just sitting there holding like the boat propeller at the end, like 2 feet away from land, and he's like just cutting into all the piranhas in the water while yelling as they just eat him.
Oh,
Like amazing.
He goes out like a fucking hero.
Yeah,
An
well,
unnecessary hero, but a hero nevertheless.
But that's what you expect from Ving Rhames. That's Ving Rhames' like only thing in ever. Like I was just watching one of the Mission Impossible movies not too long ago. I was like, Ving Rhames, being a hero. That's all he does. He was in what else? He was in Dawn of the Dead. Yeah. What else was he in? I'm looking.
I think he was in that SWAT movie too with Colin Farrell.
Oh God, I never watched that. I can't bring myself to watch most Colin Farrell films.
I don't think Colin Farrell watches most Colin Farrell films.
I'm trying to think what's a good Colin Farrell film.
I can't. I literally cannot answer that question.
Alexander's pretty good if you're into like the big long epics. I mean, it's no Kingdom of Heaven, but
He is in. I'm scrolling. I still see no good
he
movies.
was Penguin in the most recent Batman.
Okay.
Ah,
that was
okay.
actually pretty good.
But not because of him, right?
No, not because of him, but he was actually good in
But
it.
he was in it. Okay. Wow, it is taking me a long time. Like I'm still scrolling. Oh, In Bruges. Okay. In Bruges is a legitimately great movie.
Oh my god, he was in Horrible Bosses. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
He
he's
was in
he's one of the horrible bosses.
Yeah. Oh, he was
It's
in the
unbelievable.
Fright Night, the 2011 Fright Night remake with Anton Yelchin. I miss Anton.
I do too. Well, he was in Miami Vice, which is not a good movie, but that's a thing.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. Roman J. Israel Esquire. I don't know what this movie is, but this looks ridiculous. He was in that. Yeah, there's just not really like.
And
many
he was in
good
the
movies.
Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. I didn't know that. He was one of the replacements for Heath Ledger.
Mm.
That's Heath Ledger's last movie, and I
Yep,
believe
he
I
had
understand
got
that
it.
he died before it was finished filming, so they like refilmed a bunch of scenes with just like a different actor playing him in like different
Yeah.
places. Like,
Yeah, he is just like in a bunch of movies, and most of them look like they suck. Yeah, wow. Huh. I'm sorry, Colin Farrell, if you ever watch this for some reason. Like, I'm sure you're a talented actor. Maybe you just get
Colin Farrell's like,
typecast.
fuck those guys. I'm never gonna play D&D with them.
He's in a movie called The New World that has a cover that looks exactly like the game New World. So, okay, so I never watched Alexander because I heard like the first version like really sucked, and then they made like a director's cut that was supposedly good. But I also heard it was just like a lot of penis.
Oh, that's a great line to come in on.
A great line to come in on! All right, done. That's it, folks. Go home.
Wait, I actually think I have that noise. Hold on. Maybe it's just a honk. Oh, wait, no, it's sad trombone.
That's not nearly as good as.
Yeah.
And
I
his
do
name
like the
is
wobble wobble.
Flexina.
Woo!
All right, log it into Forge.
Hooray!
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Sorry, I hit. If there was a red light or a slowdown that I could possibly hit on the way home, I hit it.
I was actually wondering, because we haven't talked about it much, I was like wondering how your work schedule fits into all your D&D games.
Oh, it's a problem. It's a problem.
I thought it might be.
Actually, the truth is that I get off at 6 and play games. It's good. Today I was elsewhere, which is the problem.
True. Are you going into the office these days?
I went into the office for a creative summit.
Oh, cool.
So I
cool,
got a
cool.
chance because the devs are all in Atlanta. So
But
it's gonna
otherwise-
be my one shot to like meet everybody. Otherwise, I'm work from home. There's other
cool.
like little events and stuff that I'll go in for. Honestly, I should be going in every day. Free lunch, free snacks, free drinks, like all day long. It's great.
Ooh, snackums.
Snackies?
Snackies?
Okay.
Free of charge snackies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, so
And with a body like mine, I need a lot of feeding.
Oh my.
just pull you up to the trough, huh?
Pull the trough up to me. You think I can move up to a trough?
Well put, or well said. So while you were gone, we completely butchered an encounter that Christina had painstakingly put together. So that's our experience in this quasi dungeon so far.
And were subsequently butchered.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you guys actually get wrecked for once?
No. My shield guardian did it. Actually, my shield guardian died.
Yeah, Shield Guardian experienced his first dematerialization.
Yeah, he got
Wow.
fucked up by this giant flying axe, and Trevor was standing next to him, so he got cleaved.
Oh.
And never
that didn't
stopped
feel good.
standing next to him, even though he got cleaved.
No, he did move away. Credit where it's due. he
Eventually?
moved. Yeah, but you said never.
I mean, I feel like the
Well,
turn he
that's
moved away
Link's
was
turn.
also the turn that it died, so I don't know if I count it, but
Yeah.
sure.
It's a
was
learned
fun,
correlation for Saethius, though. If he moves away, things die.
Yeah,
So
no,
maybe
the whole
I can see
encounter,
Flix.
they-
Flix is alone in a hallway, which is a good place to be based on what you've told me. I should just leave.
So, no, listen, all you need to know about last session is that, like, Akashba couldn't resist opening a present that was clearly a trap, and it blew up and hit him. And now Akashba doesn't trust people who give gifts. So we
And
hit
then
undead
also,
presents.
something crawled out of the gift later after we were arguing about why you opened the obvious
Yeah.
trap gift.
And we ended
attacked
up in the Saw dungeon, and then Christina was like, "Here is my extremely difficult encounter that requires thinking," and instead we just started doing bonking and DPS raced it.
So they let's recap last session, as Ikashaba most certainly did open a present that was at the end of the sewers. And inside this carefully wrapped present, and neatly wrapped with a satin bow, was a doll. And not a nice doll, but a carrionet. And it also had a note in it. A note that, well, I don't know if Akashaba wants to reread it, but seemed to be overjoyed at the party coming to Castle Vicaedus. And when everyone was arguing about how to ascend the ladder as Saethius took point, some shenanigans began to ensue, as the box had some sort of false bottom that led into a space wider than its own. Saethius, crawling up the ladder, did not see the carrionet crawling out of the box, and instead had placed his hand upon a comically large lock that began to eat his hand.
Did you say carrionet? As in meat puppet marionette? Like that kind of carrionet?
Yeah.
That was gross.
It was an amalgam of puppeteering and meat. that crawled
That's
out
good.
of this. Yeah, this.
The strings were like ropey tendons, right?
Well, they put it down with abject quickness, and when it died, it exploded into both gaudily colored confetti and gore.
Obviously. Obviously.
Sai was still struggling with his mimic lock that they had discovered the key for, and Rain had very cleverly floated up the key while Sai was hands deep in the mimic lock, popped the key into the mimic's mouth, and it let Sai go. So with that, they all ascended into the catacombs of Castle Vicaedus. You all began to make your way upstairs, revealing a secret passage at the end of the tunnel. And at the end was a brazier burning with light. It seemed to illuminate a tomb. A woman frozen in time, perched on it. They didn't have much time to take a look at this tomb, because there was a large floating murder axe above it. And a young female voice taunted them as they battled with the axe. And what was a relatively carefully crafted encounter that involved, hey, don't get near the axe, it will murder you. The party had put themselves back into the hallway and let the shield guardian tank the brunt of the axe's might. The axe, as axes are wont to do, chopped through the shield guardian with impunity, even going through his regeneration and bringing it low. And as the axe was about to turn on the party, also dealing a very severe blow to Saithius in the process, you managed to eliminate its magic, shattering the crystal that rests in the pommel of the weapon. Flix, you had explored the rest of the sewers to ensure that there was nothing coming up behind the party. And finding nothing of interest and nothing skulking in the shadows, you now feel confident to rejoin your friends, as they have let you know that they are ready to continue into the depths of Castle Vicaedus. That's where we'll start today. You had just unlocked the door that you think exits the mausoleum. The mausoleum.
The mausoleum.
The mausoleum.
The mausoleum.
I was like, blah, 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 blah.
I like
Hey,
that.
Akashba,
Mausoleum.
leave the axe, take the mazzoli.
Hey,
Hey.
when you eat your family.
Wait,
do we get free endless soup and breadsticks with this? With
Well,
this
I
okay,
think
donation?
not
yeah.
another campaign with soup.
If I
I've
if I
had my
get
fill of soup on Monday.
what's the level 6? It's like Feast of Heroes. If I take that, is that just endless breadsticks thematically?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is endless.
It is
Well, now
endless
I'm like-
breadsticks.
Now I am much more invested in taking this spell.
Dude, Heroes Feast is a great spell.
Yeah, I know it looks
Especially if you
fine,
pair it with endless breadsticks.
but now I care because it's endless breadsticks and maybe like a tour of Italy.
Bottomless pasta bowl and endless breadsticks. Yes,
Let's go.
please.
All right, next long rest that's coming out. Don't worry. Kasha's going to show Saithius how cooking is done.
Say it, just figure out a way to screw it up. Mostly with soup.
I'm putting moonberries in it.
He just like adds like a thin layer of like moonberry jam to everything. It's like fucking Vegemite.
His vendetta against good tasting food.
He doesn't have expertise in stealth for the enemies.
Wow. Hey, did we ever know where Flix got off to? I think after that big X, honestly, it would be nice to have him around.
There might be a chance that he was here and the axe actually cut him into tiny little bits and we never even noticed.
Well, if that were true, wouldn't there be like confetti lying around or whatever he's made of?
That's true, I suppose. Flix, are you still there? Flix?
I'm not in earshot, right?
You're connected through the mental bond. Flix!
Oh. Oh, there you all are. Well,
Oh,
you'll be relieved to know that the sewers are completely safe now. Well, aside from all the awful little fish that are swimming around in it and whatever I didn't happen to see. There's probably vile things everywhere, but also diseases in all likelihood, now that I consider it. Except for those things, the sewer is free from threats. How did you all fare?
You did not find Catherine Raven's blood?
Not that way, so this must be the path.
Oh yeah, we found lots of threats here. Some reason it's sapping me in my healing magic too. Nothing's working like it should. I cast Cure Wounds and got a 1.
Oh God!
You have rolled a lot of ones.
Oh, well, it sounds like healing magic will not work on you, so I guess I shall not bother.
All right, well, shall we continue on? Saethius, are you just going to bleed to death, or...
No, the armor will take my blood and recycle it, and I think it gives it back eventually. I think.
I'm gonna pause it real quick. For some reason, my stream feed is like 2 FPS. 1 second. I don't know why. I'm just gonna refresh it. You guys are good. It's just
It's because we didn't upgrade to version 10 of Foundry.
God, I didn't do that. Lord, have mercy. No, I didn't. Thankfully. I had Firefox open for a bit, and it was notoriously memory leaky.
Firefox, what are you, me? Ugh.
I'm leaking.
Oh, just a reminder, Christina, Rain did pick up that, the axe. You said it was, like, still magical, but also cursed. But just one reminder.
Sounds good.
I'll drop it in Discord, actually.
Yeah, put it in the treasure chest, please, because I will not remember. Very good. We're good. You may continue.
So, we're ready to go through?
Bad? I mean, I feel bad. Catherine Raven's blood has been waiting for so long, but... Yeah, I mean, might as well get to it.
Well, here goes nothing. Well, not nothing. We already checked it for traps, so... Ta-da! Click. Oh, Jesus.
Rain, you
paused it too quick. Rain immediately slams the door.
No! That's why I pause it. Wait, is there a second flicks here?
Yeah, I created an additional flicks to remove additional flicks.
I've deleted the flicks. Rain, as you open the door, sitting on the ground outside, seems to be a singular small blue teddy bear. The teddy bear has a neatly wrapped satin bow in the same deep red color as the bow that was on the box in the sewer.
Oh, another present!
Nikashba, remember what happened to the last present you opened?
Kashua, stops mid-grab. Oh, yeah, no, this has got, creepy doll in it that's probably going to try to put some sort of weird needle in my eyeball again. No, I'm smarter than this. He takes
Wait, what? What presents? Needles and eyeballs? What the hell happened while I was gone?
Flix, you missed a lot. It's fine. We can recover it. We can recount all of that in therapy later. But for now, anything that looks innocent and innocuous is certainly not that.
Also, if you try to set toys on fire, sometimes it's also a problem. So I wouldn't do that.
Does it have a note in its that it's holding, or is it just got a little bow and just sitting there?
Rain, do you still have detect magic on?
Yeah, that's what the radius is around Rain.
The small teddy bear is radiating magic.
What school of magic?
Let's take a look.
Preschool.
Preschool magic.
High school? Transmutation magic.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something that is either transformed to look like that and it's going to rip your throat out, or it's something horrible that's going to rip your throat out, transformed to look like a teddy bear.
Akashaba pulls out his doll of the Ascendant of Light and points it over at the teddy bear. I don't even want that. I already have one. And then he puts it back in his backpack.
Ikashaba, the doll moves slightly, turning its head towards you.
Akashima jumps through the door.
I love you.
Okay, no. How do we get rid of
Oh,
it?
that's horrifying.
Well, we destroy it, probably.
Well, maybe we
Alright.
can make friends with it.
No, Flicks.
I'm going to
Flicks.
try to make friends with it.
Flicks.
Hello.
It's not a good idea.
I love you.
He
Well,
does
we-
not love you.
We barely know one another.
Rain closes the door. Flicks,
What's
we
your...
need to have a
I was
conversation.
talking to that thing.
Flicks,
Sai is
one moment.
outside with the teddy bear.
Yep. Flicks, you missed a few things. We need to recap one thing really quick, though, for you to catch you up to speed.
Sai the bear turns to look at you.
I love you.
I might love you too. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Teddy.
I don't understand your language. Do you speak Elvish?
Are we leaving him alone with that? That seems bad idea.
I feel
Well,
like
I mean, it
feel
sounds like
Rain and
Sai's
Flicks
just
are having
doing what I was going to do. So.
Rain and Flicks are having a conversation right now, but I want whatever's happening on the other side of the door to play out. That's what's happening.
I'll be your best friend.
Oh, I mean, any friend would be my best friend.
Oh, Sai.
I'll be your best friend.
Okay. What do I have to do? Or do I just be your best friend?
Let's play a game.
No, I'm not good at games.
Let's play a game.
No. Let's get a job.
What?
I'm your best friend.
Wait, you already said that. I don't
Let's play a
understand.
game.
Do you like the moon?
Hi.
The bear soon realized
I'm
that
Teddy.
Saethius only had limited conversational gambits.
Is this completely outside, Christina? Like we can see stars and stuff?
Yes, you can actually see the night sky up above.
Oh man. What are you guys doing on the other side of the door?
Rain and Flicks are having a conversation. Like whenever you and the teddy bear reach a moment.
I mean, if you don't reach your moment fast enough, then Sai's gonna do stupid shit, so...
Flicks,
Meanwhile, on the other
have we
side of the
ever
door,
been? Have we ever been able to stop that?
yeah. Flicks, something you missed critically is the message that was left for us was very much in the voice of a small child. We've all come to the conclusion, however, that it is not actually a small child, but actually a deranged lunatic who's hell-bent on murdering us. But in, like, the
A
fakest,
very
nicest way
whimsical,
possible.
childish sort of way. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So-
see it. It's got style, if I'm honest.
Yes, but just so you know, that is absolutely going to... Wait a minute, where is Sai?
He's on the other side of the door. You locked him out there with whatever that little thing was.
Oh,
I can't leave Sai alone with that.
Sai!
the bear is looking at Saethius.
Oh, see, up there's the moon. The moon is the best for us to be friends around.
I'll be your
Friends
best
around?
friend.
Yeah. Let's just look at the moon together. Psycast Moonbeam
On the bear?
on the bear.
I thought you said that we were going to be able to stop you from doing stupid shit.
Yeah, but you took too long.
He only told you that so he would give you false hope.
Yep.
All right.
See, I'm friends with the moon, and if you're my best friend, you got to be friends with the moon too. So this is just a little test.
It fails.
Okay.
And is
If it's a-
engulfed in a moonbeam. The light bears down on it, wafting its fur around in an unseen wind. It does not change form, however, you notice the fur fibers that it's currently being made out of. They're kind of curling in on themselves because the moonbeam does seem to hurt it.
So it does not change forms back to whatever an original form would be?
It seems like Teddy is Teddy.
Oh, sorry about that, Teddy. If Sai can act again, he would move the moonbeam off.
Hi, I'm Teddy.
I'm Sai.
How much damage does it do? 6?
Does 6 damage, yeah. I'm trying to grab the moonbeam and move it.
Oh yes, the last adorable toy also was stuffed full of were-raven parts, Flicks.
Well, that's fucking rage-inducing, if I'm honest.
This whole place is like a nightmare.
Yes, well, let's return the favor, shall we?
Alright.
I'm going to cast an illusion. Oh,
Sai
alright.
picks up Teddy.
Can we take an action, Sai, before you continue acting?
No,
Sure.
he picks up Teddy. Now he leans down to pick up the bear. Flicks, what do you do?
Well, what I was going to do is irrelevant, so I'm not going to do it. He picks up the bear.
The bear. Sai, you pick up Teddy. It's soft and yielding and, well, slightly singed from your moonbeam. He's fraying at some of his corners, and some stuffing is coming out. No thanks to your moonbeam. He has one buttoned eye. The other eye seems to be missing.
Oh, looks like you did fine. That means that you're probably a good teddy bear if the moon didn't hurt you further. So, nice to meet you, Teddy, and you're my new best friend.
You're my best friend. Let's
Yeah.
play a game.
No, we got to get a job before we can play a game. You see those nice folks over there? They might employ you if you're annoying enough.
What? How does he take that out of that?
Well, I mean, his life experiences would have led him to this conclusion. I can't fault his logic.
We really need HR, like, outside of the boat.
Well, I thought that's what Shar did, but she's far too nice to actually be HR.
Alright, great, lovely. Well, Saithius, you have a new best friend. I hope it doesn't murder you in its sleep. In
You're
your
more
sleep.
concerned about us than Sai in this particular case. No offense, Sai.
Do you think maybe this kind of behavior is why he feels need to make best friends who are obviously booby traps?
Let's play hide and seek.
Well, I think that Sai has been exposed to quite a lot of trauma, actually.
Saidius, he wants to play hide and seek. Maybe you throw it away. You hide it somewhere.
No. It's like a child. They complain a lot about a thing that they can't have until they do the thing that you ask them to do. So until he gets a job, I'm not going to play hide and seek with him.
Well, like, what kind of job? We are not recruiting small, evil-looking teddy bears.
I mean, we might be. What can you do,
Right.
Teddy?
Let's
It
play
does
hide
not
and
have-
seek.
Is
Can
that all you
you
can do?
hide?
Oh, we're not playing a game right now. We're giving you a job interview.
No, we're not. I don't think we want this bear. You already have bear. Akash gestures at himself.
It is either a trap, a puzzle, or something meant to murder us innocuously.
I
Like,
need
it is-
everybody
it
to make
has-
me a perception check, please, as Rain is talking.
It has very limited range of conversation, obviously. Rain is like busy explaining it to everybody.
Sai,
Explaining.
Deeply into its eyes.
as you are looking at Teddy, your ears perk up to some of the sounds of nature around you. And further down the courtyard, you hear the sounds of something rustling about in the grass, cracking sticks as it stomps through the cobblestone. It is very heavy and very large.
Oh, actually, it sounds like the thing we're supposed to seek is over that way. Let's go find it.
Or the thing was supposed to hide from, Sai.
Wait, I didn't want to hide first.
Let's play hide and seek. You hide.
No. You wait. It hides. We seek. You and I together. We're a team, right, Teddy?
I'm your best friend.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're all gonna die.
You know what? Maybe this is actually a good thing for Scythius. He has made friend now.
I suppose we're going to just fight this thing, or are we going to hide and do what the teddy bear says?
I don't listen to smaller bears than myself.
Which
Then
direction
I
was it
guess
from,
we're
Christina?
fighting.
East or south?
Both directions.
Oh,
Perhaps this is the key to the next part of this region, though. Perhaps we should play along. What happened exactly last time?
Well, last time it punched Akashba in the face, and then we argued a little bit about the trap and how it was an obvious trap, and then something crawled out of the box and punched Akashba in the face again.
Yeah, not great time, but we did make up for it by destroying giant battle axe. So it's kind of like you take the good with the bad.
Seems reasonable. What I'm asking is, was there some way to engage with that gift in a way that perhaps would have diffused it? That perhaps that's what we have to do here. Diffuse a much larger trap, and Teddy there is just some sort of trigger, one way or the other.
Alright, well, listen to Tiny Bear and hide Bear. Put Bear in, shrubbery kind of gestures. Throw Bear in there and maybe he will hide and then it'll be done.
Can I do an investigation check to see if maybe my hunch is correct, Christina?
What's your hunch, Flix? Apologies.
That to proceed unharmed, we have to play by Teddy's rules.
Make me an insight check.
I'm a lot worse at those. I got a 14.
Well, it seems like a relatively good course of action if Sai is warning that there's something much larger than this cute and cuddly teddy bear skulking about in the darkness.
Sai places the teddy bear in the little flower pot.
Teddy goes in the pot.
And then
Alright!
meanwhile, he's searching around with the moonbeam.
Hi,
He's like,
I'm Teddy.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Sai.
Now you are hidden. That's what you want, right? You are hiding, and I found you. We seek you. We found you.
Let's play
Who wants
hide
us
and
to hide?
seek. You hide.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sai, make me another perception check. Something is most certainly coming, and it is large to the point where you're starting to feel some tremors underneath your feet as it moves closer.
We might have an earthquake, guys. I guess it's good that we're outside.
this is a weird place for earthquake. Maybe it's not earthquake.
Oh, maybe it's a big animal or monster. But I can't see anything.
All right. Well, why don't we just hide then? We go back outdoor. We shut door, and then that is hiding.
Does that
why
count
don't
as
we-
hiding, Teddy?
Let's
What if we
play
go in
hide
here?
and seek. You hide.
All right, everyone. Come here.
Do you say that over the telepathic link?
Yeah.
Eh.
I'm going to weave an illusion over this corner that looks like the corner.
Here, Akashba, swap with me.
All right.
Squeeze in here, Rain.
Squeeze more? I guess I can squeeze more. There we go.
Yeah, there is now dense foliage covering this corner, Christina.
Okay.
Let me check what my saving throw is. They'll probably make it, but we should
I
also...
need to know what the status is of this moonbeam right here.
Sai just kind of having it searchlight around within 60 feet of him.
Flix, you begin to create the image of a bush for your friends to hide behind. I need everybody who's crammed in the corner there to make me a stealth check with advantage. Was that a 1 and a 2 I just saw going across the screen? That's intense.
Damn.
Flix, you're a natural. You were born for this. Sai, you're just I got a moonbeam.
Teddy, we're hiding over here. Can you come over here, Teddy? Over here in the corner.
Would
Where
you
we can't be
shut
seen.
up?
Oh, sorry.
Teddy does not respond this time. There are heavy footfalls coming from the south, as a large suit of armor, piloted by no one, comes into view. And you just hear on the cobblestone, boom, boom. It's very heavy and slow moving. In its hand, a very, very large halberd. The guard itself, statuesque, over 10 feet tall. The halberd, at least 15. It pauses for a moment, noticing the moonlight, and readies the halberd in its hand.
Rain, do we want to get a better look? I can move the light on top of it.
I can't see it at all. So, oh, there it is. Scienthius, I think you need to put your moonbeam elsewhere or lure it away from where we are. If it seems to follow the moonbeam.
Got it.
Away from us, Scienthius.
Do you think Teddy wants it?
Wants what?
Oh, I don't know. A new friend. Am I not good enough for him?
I'm confident that this is all an elaborate trap, Sai. Teddy included. If it's not clear, this is all like
In the
telepathic.
link. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Want to clarify that point.
Not a problem.
Yeah, so Sai kind of like search beamed around the rust guard and brought the light further south again.
The guard remains in place, its helmeted head swiveling, watching the light go by. And instead of hefting its halberd completely, it merely points it at the light's location. Ikashaba, Rain, and Flix and Scienthius, all of your hair begins to stand on end. And Sai, you recognize this as the impending bolt of lightning being formed. He points the halberd at the light. I'm gonna need you to stay right there for right now. And there is a loud crackle of electricity as a lightning bolt shoots down from the sky, hitting squarely on the cobblestones where the moonlight seems to be taking form.
Oh, so I can direct where they're gonna strike. That's fun.
Maybe.
What if I put the light on the guard? Slides over to the guard, and the guard needs to do a con saving throw.
Akashba chimes in the link. What if we just go now that he's distracted?
Where are we supposed to go, Akashba?
Where did it come from? We can sneak by and he kind of points over here. That looks open.
That'd be going right next to the guard.
Yeah, we just go fast. I don't know, maybe you pull him further away.
Oh, okay. It takes 7 radiant damage,
All right.
and if it is a shape changer, it changes back to its regular form.
It is not, and remains in its current form.
Oh.
It looks up at the moonbeam in what you think is irritation, as its armor loses some of its luster.
Oh, I would do that, Akashaba, but it seems like the moonbeam disappeared.
What? Well, okay, something else then maybe to distract.
So you're not quite sure what has happened to your moonbeam. It hit the guard, and the guard very visibly took damage from it. However, your moonbeam has stopped existing.
That doesn't feel good. I want to keep hiding now.
Can Rain insight check this thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've done it.
Rain, what would you like to know?
What kind of bullshit did it just do?
Rain, it seems to have some sort of magic absorption effect. Much like Akashaba's animated armor, his shield guardian, this guard seemed to have absorbed the spell cast at him. He took the full brunt of the damage. But now it seems like the spell is his to wield. And he keeps the remaining energy stored within him.
He ate your spells, Atheus.
Oh, did it taste good?
Well, we'll find out if we have to fight him. He's going to use it against us.
Oh, well, that's okay. The moon's on our side.
That's really never made much of a difference in the past.
It's not as if you can't fight the moonlight, like, come on.
Well, let's stay positive and avoid fighting that thing. It seems like some sort of mindless automaton.
Well, you said it was... You heard it coming from both directions, Sai? So it's probably another one the other direction, yes?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that.
And we have no idea where we need to go.
Yeah, Christina, what are these little alcove things? Are they windows?
1 second. Yes, those are stained glass windows. They are decorative enough to let some light out, but you cannot see in. Everything inside is very heavily obscured.
Does it look like actual glass, like we could break it? And is it big enough for us to fit through if we were to break it?
You could most certainly try.
Should we just go inside and get away from these things?
No, hang on. We seem to be... Give me just a minute. Rain is going to pull out Eco.
Okay.
Flip. Moving him off me for a second. All right. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can scout around a little bit and figure out where we might need to go next.
There's a slight rustling from the small planter that you have stuffed the teddy bear in.
Hooray! You did it! Good job!
I really don't like
Me too,
that.
Teddy.
What? Did you yell it back?
Of course. He's my best friend.
Christina, did it matter that he yelled?
Of course it does.
Ah. Come on, buddy.
So Eco goes 60 feet up. Eco does have blind sight out to 30 feet.
Flix
And-
is still sneaking, by the way.
All right, Eco, you can fly around if you so choose.
How high is the wall here, Christina?
For the, like right here?
The walls that Flix is next to.
You've got 10-foot high ceilings.
Oh, so I thought we could see the stars here.
You can. I'm just saying, like, it's 10 feet to the roof.
Oh,
There's no,
I
like,
see.
there's
what you
no
mean.
like second story to this building that you're next to.
Gotcha. So if I want to be presumably skulking amongst the eaves and hiding there, I can't go higher than 10 feet. Gotcha.
That is correct. You also know that, and have been aware that the Vicaedans have had a very anti-Raven proclivity and have shot many things out of the sky recently. So, also be careful, Eco.
That's what Eco's good for, though. Is
you
this like
flap through
these
the night.
trees?
Yes, that is a tree.
Eco will, like, whatever the height of the tree is, like, he'll kind of, like, zip from treetop to treetop.
All right. Eco, you are scouting ahead, and currently you only see a dimly lit courtyard. Cobblestones on the ground. They're very cracked due to the persistent presence of the guards that trod upon them. However, you do not see any patrolling in that area.
Eco's gonna zip over to this tree. I mean, he can kind of see in, like, these windows, it looks like.
Hold on. He shouldn't be able to.
Oh, it looks like there's, like, little, like, veins of light in there. Like, lights up a little bit of shadow and stuff.
Oh, there
I
is
thought it was a
definitely
dope
light.
effect.
No. It's stained glass, so you can't see in, but there's light coming out.
Oh god.
So
I'm
that
lost
that
because-
effect is intended.
Okay.
He goes right there.
No, I just had to zoom way out because Nick said something and I scrolled.
Oh,
Nick scrolled you into the darkness.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we could go to the left. It wraps around a courtyard. I haven't found really anything else but more windows and trees. But no other guards that way.
If you think it's safe,
Oh, it's certainly not safe.
and by the left you mean east, right?
Rain's left if she's facing out of that little alcove.
Yeah.
I don't see anything over there yet, though, is the only problem.
Well, I did hear something from that direction.
You
But
said
maybe it
slow
left.
stomping, right?
Yeah, they sounded the same. Could be echoes.
Yeah, just to be clear, Christina, like everything that I've seen so far this way has just all been windows, right?
that's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the door icons look like doors. You should be able to differentiate them pretty easily.
Okay. Rain is going to.
One second. That he does not see Eco.
Okay. Oh, there's a guard.
Stop.
So he's over there.
The guard walks by Eco as you're perched in the tree. Below you are a couple torches. Or excuse me, torch lamps. And they're overlooking a small garden box with a lovely little bench. The bench is facing a very massive and old-looking tree that is missing all of its leaves. Sat inside melted into the branches of the tree are numerous candles, but none of them are currently lit.
Right. I'm going to recommend that, honestly, I think we just go through this window if we can get through it.
Hey, am I going to fit?
I mean, you should be, but it looks big enough.
All right.
Rain will blink Eco out and resummon him to her. If you want to snuff him out.
Oh, you can delete him, right?
I can't delete other actors, I don't think. Unless something has changed. Yeah, no, he doesn't respond.
I poof him out. Eco
Oof.
disappears.
I think we just go straight across then and go in through those windows.
All
Let's
right,
play
I follow
hide
you.
and seek. You seek.
Oh, I don't like that.
Found you. Slide picks up Teddy again.
Hooray! You found me. Good job.
Yeah, we're all winning. Aren't games fun?
I hate this voice changer.
Oh, does Teddy follow him now?
I'm carrying him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's through this window, Christina? Or is this a doorway?
One sec.
Oh, Akashaba, can you open it?
Why would you... Hang on, let's make sure it's not alarmed or trapped. Remember, this whole thing is all about being sneaky.
A large stained glass window sits in front of you. Hold on, I don't know why it keeps moving my camera back to some weird spot over there, but... Oh my fucking god, my camera.
Camera, please.
Camera, please. I do need to fix... the stained glass window looks very thick, and you cannot see through it. A very subtle light seems to be coming from it, as it is probably, something brightly lighting the room inside.
Well, unfortunately, unless you've got a way to make this insubstantial, Rain, this is a no-go. These almost never have latches.
Can we just hit it?
If we wanted to be loud, which is not the point of this exercise, Si, are you not paying attention?
Not to everything.
I think I see some light over there.
Over
I'm
where?
gonna...
Don't be naughty.
Don't be what?
Flix, there's another guard over there. I just explained this.
Oh.
You
nothing-
think Teddy said, "Don't be naughty"?
I don't... Like, what does he mean? Like, naughty?
It wants us to play its game to get entrance, but if we do that, then we're certainly entering on their terms. There's a guard far to the east. There's one that went back kind of southwest. There's no other doors that way, Flix. At least that I found as far as I went. Just a big courtyard.
Well, what about the window?
All the windows were stained glass, right, Christina?
Yep, all of them.
Yeah.
Christina, I'm gonna roll a perception check on the stained glass window. Do I perceive that it's locked or unlocked?
This type of window does not have any sort of functional way to open it. It also appears very thick, and you cannot see through it aside from a little bit of light.
Okay, so I assume I know the answer, but just checking. Thaumaturgy allows me theoretically to instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. So, like, you're just kind of saying, like, this thing just doesn't open.
It does not have a functional latch, so it is not locked, so it will not open.
Okay.
It's a wall made of glass.
Yes.
Got it.
So we can try around to the south, but we can continue playing Teddy's game. I mean, we sought him. I found him. He said we won again. I'm not really sure where that's going.
Hi, I'm Teddy.
Alright, well, I really don't want to play bear game, but I guess we'll play bear game.
No, but Akashaba, you always play bear games.
Yeah, but those are my games, and they are not cruel or mean, they are just funny.
I'll be your best friend.
I already have a best friend. And he, like, quickly looks between them all and says nothing.
I'll be your best friend.
And I'll be yours.
Wait, your gaze didn't linger on me, Akashaba. Why not?
Okay, look at him. He's already got a best friend. And then, yeah, Teddy tried to have more best friends. What kind of game is this? He just, like, pointedly ignores your question.
Let's play hide and seek. It's your turn. Seek away inside.
That's what we're doing, Teddy. You...
It's more useful than before.
Is it, though?
Well, he's like, you know, making sense, I think.
I mean,
Wait. It's to the south. It's moving away from us? Or
Yeah, what about
patrolling? It might be coming back.
What about in here? Is this a door, Christina?
No.
No.
Okay.
Unless it's marked with a door icon, it is not a door.
Roger. So it's just
Maybe-
another stained glass window or something?
Yep.
Maybe
Okay.
there's a secret passage or something, Rain. Let's see if we can find it.
I mean, Rain has detect magic up, so if it's magical,
Mhm.
Well,
I am
will
aware
you-
I can,
Thinking,
yep, I
so-
can see your aura.
Will you take the help action to help me investigate, or vice versa?
Yeah, that's fine. If we find something worth that looks like investigating, I'm not going to investigate like a 700-foot wall though incrementally. So,
Well, I mean, we can investigate as we go.
yeah, that's fine. You can call out where you want to investigate. And I'll roll investigate.
Let's do this section that we just passed by. Go ahead and do the investigation with advantage because Flix is helping.
All right, Rain. What exactly are you looking for?
Looking for secret doors, points of egress,
Sai is fucking off somewhere.
as Sias want to do.
Sai, I'm following you. Where's Sai going?
He just saw an alleyway and got bored.
Okay.
But
This
he
is
is
why
carrying
puzzles
Teddy.
don't work in this
Very
group.
important point.
Sorry, what was that?
Sai is carrying Teddy wherever he goes, so Teddy is now also in this alleyway.
Okay. All right, one moment. Okay, go ahead and continue. Rain, you don't find anything. As you begin to search the walls, all you see are these large stained glass windows. And for what you can see in your vision radius, I'm going to pause this while I'm describing because I can't keep track of Saethius and describe at the same time. From what you can see, just seems to be more courtyard.
Seeing anything, Flix? Not yet.
Sai has disappeared.
Well, there was a guard far to the south, but it has moved out of range. I'll see if I can find it again. I'm gonna dart over to this tree.
Flix,
I
there
see it
was-
now. There's a well. Or something.
sounds
A
promising.
fountain. Yes, but the guard is guarding it.
So we need to lure it out, yes?
I
I
mean,
mean, there's no guarantee that actually goes anywhere.
we could also just hide and let it come back this way and keep moving past it.
Do believe that was what Bear was saying before Saethius walked away with it. No,
Sneakius,
no.
where the hell did you go again?
You hear Teddy say,
Let's play hide and seek. It's your turn to hide.
Wait, but Teddy, is your turn the same as our turn? I'm confused.
Do we hear that, or just Sai hears
nope,
that? 'Cause
only
he has-
Sai is carrying him. Sai is off in fucking Egypt.
Like, what,
But I
80
think-
feet away from you guys?
I think he had said this before. Like, I think we had heard this. That's why Akashiba said it. Unless I'm just mistaken.
Said what?
Said what?
That it was our turn to hide.
Oh, I
No,
mean,
he
he
said
just
it was our
said
turn
it.
to seek,
Yeah, he said it was your turn to seek. Now it's your turn to hide.
Oh, okay.
but we
Okay.
didn't hear that it's our turn
Wait,
to
no, no.
hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
It-
Sai is in fucking Neverland.
Wait,
Only
where
80
did,
feet away.
so did he run off with Teddy? Because Teddy's still
He
showing
has
his...
Teddy. Yep, he has
He
Teddy
has
in his
Teddy.
hands.
Okay, well, I mean, I can see that the guard is coming.
You can.
Out. Quickly, into this tree. Fast.
What the? I can't. How?
Get over here. Sprint.
Uh,
Alright. And once they're here, I weave another illusion that extends the foliage of the tree so that we are hidden by it, so that we can hide with advantage again.
All right. I need everybody to make me stealth checks with advantage, please.
Boo.
All right. The guard begins to slowly, carefully move by. I'm going to move Teddy. The guard pauses, very close to where Akashiba is at.
Akashiba, like, tries really hard to stay still.
Oh, I'm sorry, my roll didn't go through. That's weird. Apparently close to both of us.
The statue lifts its halberd.
Probably have
blindly
time to-
stabbing into the bush. Ikashaba, you can either choose to make me a continued stealth roll. If you would want to be quiet, you can try and engage the guard. But it is apparent that the guard is just stabbing into the bush and maybe not necessarily at you. We'll see if he hits you.
Nope.
The halberd going awry, striking the bush here. He pulls it out of the ground and seemingly satisfied. He moves off.
Anybody with dark vision would probably see like Akashba like just noticeably like actually kind of shaking.
Scythius, where the hell did you go?
Oh, I was looking for I don't remember,
Get
but I found a
back
hallway.
Here.
Oh.
You
But
found a hallway.
Yeah. I mean, it's more like an outdoor hallway. An alley?
Does it go anywhere?
Yeah. It goes to another hallway.
Does it go
And that just-
inside?
No, it just goes around the building.
Okay, great. Stay with us, please.
Oh, okay. But I have Teddy. Here, he was.
I'm
He
keenly
was saying
aware.
we should hide.
Oh, that would have been a lovely heads up before Akashba almost got fucking shish kebabbed. Now let's go.
Oh, okay.
Flix, you said you found a well.
Well, I saw one this way.
I will
Flix lands on the edge of the
momentarily
well.
remove Teddy. Actually, I'm going to move him with you.
Yeah, Sada's still gonna carry him unless something bad happens. Oh, I see a door.
Where?
To the south. Pretty far, but it looks like it has a handle.
Right, that's something. Is there anything in this well? Before we go off to the door? Rain will step up to the well and investigate it.
All right, one moment. Rain, you peer into the well. The bucket of the well is currently immersed in the water, and a rope, seemingly in much disuse, hangs from the small piece of wood that is suspended over the well. The handle of the well is missing.
Rain will just put her hand through the surface of the water. Well, actually, she can tell, like, with Detect Magic up, there's no, like, illusions or anything cast here, right?
Nope. No magic.
And then, okay, well, I don't think we're going down there unless we're all going to breathe water.
I
So
don't
we can
think water.
continue to the door.
Yeah.
You can see that Sai didn't even notice you stopped at the well, and he was just creeping towards the door.
So, Atheist, once again, if you get too
What?
far away from us and something finds you, you are going to die.
Oh, yeah, the light's
Or
not.
one of us are going to die.
I thought the light was protecting me, but it doesn't feel like it is anymore.
That's not how...
Akashaba, do I need to call tech support?
Akashaba, one moment as Akashaba approaches the door and presses his foot against the stairs, the bottom stair, there's a very noticeable click.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
Sai dies from this.
Fucking earned.
What? The one time he's with you guys, the traps go off.
It's not the one time he's with us that traps go off. Traps go off on Sai literally all the time just because they haven't killed him yet.
Akashaba.
Uh-huh.
Make me a dexterity check, please. Excuse me, a dexterity saving throw.
Oof. Nope.
Mikashaba, as you press your foot against the bottom part of the stair, it presses down with a click. And from the doorknob erupts a thick green gas that not just affects you, but anyone in a radius around you. About 10 feet or so. Unfortunately, also catching Flix.
I was coming here to investigate. It doesn't
I
I
matter.
need Constitution saving throws from both of you, please.
I'm not particularly good at those. Yeah, that's a failure.
Ikashiba, while it is rough and scratchy at your throat, Flix takes probably the brunt of it, him being flying in midst of the blast. Flix, The poison that gets on you, Flix, is oddly sticky, and you find your legs sticking together, and your hands and armpits and hair all sticking together as if you're coated with a viscous, acidic glue. Flix, you are currently restrained. You can still fly, however, you cannot use your arms or legs. And Flix takes 14 poison damage.
Lovely. Good.
Akashiba, you take half that.
Okay.
Does Akashiba look like he got into a fight with a can of hairspray, though?
Akashiba missed most of the blast, and is merely just wafting it away. Flix looks like he got caught between you and a silly string party.
Akashiba, like, bats away at the gas. And looks over at Flix.
This is horrific.
How do we... Akashiba starts trying to, like, pull at, I guess, the strings? Is it? Or what is, like, what's on him?
It is like glue or a sticky spider web. Akashiba, you are also restrained as you touch Flix.
Christina?
Yeah.
Normally you can clean stuff using prestidigitation. I'm guessing that there's some kind of magical resistance to it, but Flix tries to clean it off using prestidigitation.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Of course.
Ugh, what is this? Akashiba is now actually talking out loud in frustration.
It doesn't matter. For now, we need to get this door open before that thing comes back, which means, Sai, you need to learn what I've taught you, since I can't do it. You need to use what I've taught you about unlocking doors.
I'm not ready for that, Flix.
Well, you don't have a choice, so get to it.
Oh, but do I have the right... Do I have the right perfume? Or he didn't step forward. That was unintentional.
Always remember to wash your hands.
No, water! Use water!
The well. Yes, get a bucket from the well.
Sai, you walk on the door.
Fine.
I'll go get water from the well.
Okay. Sai looks at the step. Is it look like it could be triggered again?
Make me a investigation check, please. Yes,
think?
it does.
Oh,
It can be avoided by not stepping on the bottom step.
yeah. So Sai, instead of doing the super logical thing of just stepping on the second step, goes and starts climbing along the walls with his cloak of arachnida, and
Okay.
5 feet up, climbs over to the door, and sideways tries to pick it.
Nice. Okay. I like that. I see Rain going over to the well, so...
Rain will use Mage Hand to get the bucket full of water and just float the bucket over.
Sai, you begin to work at the lock on the door. It may take you a moment, but you feel like, yeah, you're actually getting the hang of this. Literally and Figuratively. Rain, you scoop up a large bucket of water. Luckily, the bucket still holds liquid.
Luckily. I'll float it back. Okay, here. Do you want me to just dump it on you, or would you like to, like, I don't know, dip yourself in it?
Oh, dump it.
Yes, sluice it over us.
All
I like
right.
that word,
Ray just
sluice.
floats it over and just, like an ice bucket challenges that Kashba inflicts.
All right, Ikashaba inflicts. You are both no longer restrained. I'll remove your condition as the webs lose purchase and fall off.
Akashba overly enthusiastically waves and flails his arms around. Oh, it feels good.
Yeah, Flix shakes each of his individual limbs like paws. And this time I do use prestidigitation to dry myself off. 'Cause boom,
Okay,
and his hair is
but
dry.
the thing is coming back. Can you disable this trap, Flix?
I'll help. Sai, you've got a good start. Let me help.
And Flix, before you help, the door unlocks.
And Sai opens it.
All right, one moment, please. First off, Teddy gives you a good...
Always remember to wash your hands.
As you open the door, and you look beyond. Saithius, I'm going to take a look at what you can see. A large hallway extends before you. Along the sides of the wall appear to be torches placed in sconces. The ceiling is about 15 feet high, and the cobblestone flooring is tightly and neatly arranged. The hallway extends further down into a much larger open chamber. And as I'm zooming out, I can get an idea of just how much you can see. I'm zooming. And you just see the flicker of additional lights past that larger room beyond. The hallway also extends both to the north and to the south.
Teddy, do you need to wash your hands too, or are you okay? Are you a clean boy?
He doesn't have hands. He's got little squish paws.
Oh, good. Okay, so nothing to wash.
Again, there's a giant robot thing. Can we hurry this along so we can all
Yes.
get inside, Saithius?
I'm gonna investigate these first few.
Are we not concerned about the steps that just splooged all over you?
Oh, just don't step on them.
Don't step on the bottom step.
Akashba
Any of them.
jumps back and then gets a running start and like leaps over them.
Wait.
Akashaba lands. One moment, please. Just kidding.
All right, get in here, Ray.
I just like doing that.
Okay.
We were friends.
Rain will just skip to the top of the steps. Not nearly as dramatically as Akashaba, but... Akashaba, get out of the way.
He moves.
Why is this bear still with us?
He's my best friend. He's not just a bear. His name is Teddy.
The door locks
What the
behind you
fuck?
loudly.
Oh my god.
Akashba just like under his breath, like clearly trying to be quiet but mad. I fucking hate this place.
You did it! Hooray!
That is all that he says for a moment. Sai, as you are in the hallway, I'm going to describe it a little bit more. You see it extend much, much further down into multiple different halls. To the south, it curves around the corner to the right, and you see another doorway on your left. Where do you all choose to go first? Or do you sit and dawdle
That felt judgy.
Yeah, dawdling's always a bad idea.
All right, where to? Flix, you don't have any like special connection with Catherine. As we get closer to her, you like feel like bonded or something.
That would
Is
be
it like a
lovely,
fairy
but
thing?
no, it's not how any of that works.
That's unfortunate. Thought I'd ask.
Although we know what she's wearing, she's still wearing the gown that we've seen before, Akashaba. You can locate objects.
Hey, not presently.
Oh, well,
I could try to scry her again, though.
unfortunately, that would just only shows us the room that she's in and doesn't give us enough clues about where she might be held.
Wait a minute, Flix. Doesn't Catherine have a particular like perfume, a scent?
Christina, does she?
I feel like it's come up before.
Let's
Blood.
see.
And Raven.
She prefers the smells of the night. Darker berries and, pine. Natural smells.
She has a fondness for the smells of nature. Trees, amber, pine, berries, night-blooming flowers, that sort of thing.
Vicaedus, can you take the form of some kind of very good sniffing beast and possibly try to sniff out a trail for us based off of Flix's rather descriptive description?
I can try, but what you described, that just sounds like me.
No,
Wouldn't I-
it does not,
No.
sigh.
You are
Oh.
absolutely no. You actually just kind of smell like shit most of the time.
You smell vaguely of eggs for some reason. I don't understand it.
It's natural. But you want me to, what, I guess be a tiger? I could,
No. Not
Like a hound
necessarily.
or something with,
Yeah,
with a
something
very
that's good
keen
with
sense of
s-
smell.
Yes. Like a wolf,
Oh.
a small wolf. Or a large wolf. I actually don't particularly care about the size, I suppose, as long as you can
Any
fit.
fucking sized wolf, as long as you can catch a scent and follow it.
I mean, that sounds like a tiger. I'm confused.
That's not. No, that's.
Are you saying
could
that
you-
because
whatever-
you only know how to turn into a tiger?
Oh, well, I'm most comfortable in it, and I know my nose is really good when I do.
But you've seen a wolf.
I can't really remember, but that's just like a wild dog, right?
Yes. A dog would be fine, Sai. Something that is particularly keen with its nose. I mean, I don't know if. I guess a tiger is keen with its nose, although it's not particularly like, what they're known for. But
I mean, above board, tigers do have that capability.
do they actually have keen sense?
Yeah,
or
they do.
whatever it is, like a
And
scent?
you've seen Sai do that in multiple dungeons before.
Oh, that's right, because you always fucking drink the vampire blood. Oh, then Sai should easily be
sniffing
able
it.
to find Catherine. Like,
I mean, there's a bunch of other vampires here, though, so it's not that simple.
easily.
Easily.
All right, let's do it. Sai is going to wild shape into a tiger.
All right, Sai. Become tiger.
I'm gonna go use the
guess
bathroom real quick.
So
Okay.
why don't
Sai.
we'll take a quick 5-minute break here, and I'll have you guys be back in 5. Sound good?
Oh,
That's great.
All right. See you in a bit. All right. Are we back?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe.
I used the button.
Sai is my favorite. Welcome back, everybody.
Only
Maybe
in that
minus Flix. Yeah, only with using the AFK button, for he is gloriously consistent.
I don't like using the AFK button because, like, half the time it doesn't on AFK.
That sounds like user error.
I think
Wow.
it's fine now. I haven't
Wow.
noticed it in a while, but like, yeah, like when it first debuted, it was buggy, and so I don't have trust in it anymore.
I just
Newfangled
refuse.
technology.
I refuse to be tracked by big DMs.
Big
Ooh.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope your AFK button is GDPR compliant, Christina.
Yeah. Delete my data, gank.
I'll delete your data.
No! No, actually that works, because then I just get to play Dreon. Delete Akash, I fucking dare you. You won't do it.
Oh my god. I don't think I'll unleash that sort of chaos on the world.
Akashima goes to die, and you're just like, no, you're gonna live. You just John Constantine him. You're gonna fucking live,
You're
John
gonna
Constantine.
live. No!
No!
Oh god. Alright, we're just waiting on Flix. And then we will get started exploring the castle.
Oh, castle, eh? Castle.
How many episodes is House Vicaedus gonna be?
Ooh.
Gonna break Hamaki record?
I really hope Christina actually just curveballs us, and like we just get to Catherine Ravensblood, and she's just a pile of ash, and like the guard's like, well, you took like 4 weeks to get here.
I've learned my lesson from House Hamaki. I think that I think everybody had a good time. I just think maybe we spent a little too much time there.
No, I like it. I liked spending a whole season in House Hamaki. I just wonder if it was compelling for the viewers, right? If they were like, what's with the show's pacing this season? Last year they killed a dragon, they flew halfway across the world. Now they spent 14 episodes in House Hamaki.
Like, some girl's house is a bigger endeavor than these guys killing a dragon.
You can just see the fucking like 400 comment Reddit thread about the pacing this season.
Is that like the anime arc that like you do that anime arc when you run out of actual manga to like just copy into animation? Like that was our House Hamaki arc. It's just like we're still waiting for the manga to catch up, guys.
There actually was speculation that we switched studios for the 3rd season.
Yeah, but the budget got bigger, so the animation was better.
Yeah, like definitely the budget was bigger. It's just, it's one of those things where like originally this was like a Monster of the Week kind of JoJo show, and then it just like was like a season in the 5th lab kind of thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, we needed our filler
This analogy
episodes.
has legs.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of having lots of legs, we now return.
Oh, we meant Sai.
Yeah, well, Sai turns into a tiger.
Yeah, so he wild shapes into a tiger and very notably gently holds Teddy in his jaws as he transforms.
I love it. Okay, here, Teddy. Teddy belongs to you. So, second. Good old Teddy.
I look forward to the time that we figure out that Teddy is actually spying on us. Like when everything is done, we're back on the airship, and like Teddy's just like this like nanny cam at all times, and we have to have the conversation with Sai about why he can't keep Teddy anymore.
Teddy, it dawns on you that Sai is actually the spy this entire time.
Well, I mean, that was Rain's thought. That was Rain's first thought.
Make me a perception check, Sai.
I really want Teddy to actually be a bomb and just explode in Tiger Sai's mouth.
No,
Wait, before you give an answer, is it a smell-based thing?
No.
Okay. Just 17.
As you bite down gently on Teddy, you realize there is something inside him. Something sharp.
What?
Wait a minute. It's like Halloween candy.
Just razor blades?
It does not cut you, Sai, but it is definitely like you are carrying a knife in your mouth.
Okay. Sounds good. Do some Sif cosplay.
Wow! You made it! Good job!
Teddy says from inside Sai's mouth.
Sai just starts purring.
Monkus.
Let's play a new game.
We don't want to play more games. This is ridiculous.
Hi, I'm Teddy. Let's play a game.
No. Wait, it is kind of like still talking to Saithius, right? Because I'm like, we do not want to do this thing, and he is like, oh, I am Teddy.
Oh, Sai, can you sniff out Catherine maybe and give us a clue where to go? Before we have to listen to this fucking bear lead us directly where House Vicaedus wants us to go.
Yes, I start sniffing around looking for pine and berries and night
You've
stuff.
smelled Catherine before.
She do have a smell. Sai, make me a perception check.
Perception or okay, and then does the keen sense?
Oh yeah,
factor in?
advantage, please.
Okay,
Nice.
Ooh.
27.
Sai, Catherine has definitely been in here. Her smell is coming from the east.
Over the link. This way. He starts bounding off.
Just be careful to look for traps, Si.
Stop you
And he
real
skids
quick.
to a halt.
Teddy pipes up from in your mouth again.
I love dollhouses, don't you?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever cursed soundboard or whatever it is that you found, Christina, needs to be exorcised.
No, that's the point.
Nope.
It's supposed to be a
No,
demon.
we need to call a priest.
No, Christina said she'd give you production value. She never said it'd be production value you wanted.
That's
yeah,
true.
that is true.
Said I would take you places. Never said there were places you wanted to go.
Exactly.
Great. Love it. Carry on, please.
You're my best friend.
Sai starts purring again. But he looks back to the trap seekers, Rain and Flix.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Help me find my friends.
Find my friends? Find my baskets?
Hey,
Find my friends. Find my baskets.
play my beast?
Okay. Well, good. Great. Whatever, Teddy.
The bear says,
Don't be a bully.
What? Nobody here, bully.
I still have the giant Psy bug, which is very exciting. He's like even more giant than ever.
Every time it happens,
play a
it's gonna grow
game.
inside.
Honestly, it seems like you keep getting bigger and bigger. It's it's distressing.
Yes,
Let's play
Teddy, we're
hide
going
and
to...
seek. You hide.
Oh, no. All right.
Sai and Rain, make me a perception check.
Okay. Damn, Sai.
Damn,
Rain's
Sai.
too busy looking for traps, so that's fine.
Sai, from down the hall, the same area where you smelled Catherine coming from, your delicate paws also feel a rumbling under the cobblestone as something heavy is walking through the main hall. This
Rain-
is actually heavier than what was outside.
Rain, I'm a little nervous. I think Catherine might have gained some weight.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there's a big thing coming. Maybe it's not Catherine.
Maybe you should lead with the actual information instead of trying to interpret it once in a while.
Yes, this being clever thing isn't working out for you, Sai.
Was that
It's going to
clever?
be another one of these fucking puzzles again. All
Probably.
right.
Let's see what's the deal is with these doors, shall we?
Did Rain see any traps with her investigation check? In this, like, immediate first set of hallway?
No, Rain, actually, you did not.
Leading with the information that there's a big thing that direction. Should we go the other way first?
Maybe we can talk into one of these doors. Let it pass.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. Why are these not? Hang on. My doors were all not locked.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hang on. That should be locked. That should be locked. Ahem. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
have to psi-proof the room.
why the fuck are my doors not locked? Okay, continue.
Okay. Rain's gonna creep up to this door and check it for traps.
All right, make me an investigation check, please. Rain, you investigate the door. There's no visible sign of traps. However, you do hear voices on the other side of the door.
Alright. Sounds like there's somebody on the other side here. I don't see any traps, though. And I assume nothing's, like, magically pinging either.
There are faint magical resonances coming from inside, but they're faint enough that it'll tell you they're coming from some sort of light source. Like a perpetual light source.
Rain will step up to this door and just do the same thing.
Rain, this door is etched with a curious arcane sigil. And as you read it, you realize it is in a very ancient dialect of Elvish. It says something very odd. It just says, live, laugh, love.
Well, this is definitely a cursed room.
It's in horribly gaudy text.
It's in like 4 different fonts across 3 words.
Live, laugh, love.
Well, I can try to unlock it.
It
do you think it
doesn't
means?
seem like it's trapped.
What nonsense. False profundity.
All right,
Laugh, love.
I will handle laugh. Who wants love?
Oh, I've already got love handled.
All
I
right.
live.
What? We don't need love handles. We need loving. That's what it says.
Oh.
I guess Rain can leave.
I am alive.
Yeah. All right. So I laugh. No, it's nothing funny going on. It's not working.
We're here for Flix's love.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I laugh.
Yes,
Flix?
fine, sure.
Use the L word for once, please.
We
For our sake, right now.
Yes, fine. Yes, we are here for my love. Love.
Oh, you,
Flix, do you? I don't think you love Catherine Ravensblood.
I mean, I like her a lot, but we've had some dalliances. You know, there hasn't been exactly time for us to fall in love.
It isn't time for the CW side plot of like the L word, man.
come on, just
Just
yeah.
can
It's
we
just
skip to
finally-
the end of the episode and you just like admit like, fine, yeah, I love her, I guess.
Yeah, you just admit that you have girlfriend. It's not just what you say like common hooking of ups. It's like you are in love with her.
But that's not true. It's not true. It could be
Rain,
love eventually. You know, if
What are you
spent
doing
more
to
time
this
together.
door? This sign is your.
Apparently, somebody
investigating.
has to fuck it.
That's it. That's the
Puzzle
only option left.
solved. Everybody go home.
Yeah, give
Alright,
somebody a
well-
glass of wine, and we'll just.
Well, Akashi was a virgin, so the door's never gonna let that happen. Somebody else is gonna chime in.
I mean, at least the door won't know if you're any good or not.
All right, fine. Then you live, Flix. Rain pulls out her lute that you've never actually seen her play.
What the fuck
No,
is that?
it's
Flix
not-
jumps
it's not-
back.
It's not live, laugh, and loot.
And
Lutes
Rain,
live love.
Loot, live, love. Oh, like steal things. Loot. Okay, but that's a different loot.
and then
Oh,
Rain
I could get
will
behind that.
softly strum
Live, laugh, loot.
a few notes from the song that she learned when she was given the lute originally.
Do I recognize that song since I have bard levels?
I mean, you probably do. If you have any familiarity with... Hang on, I have to look at my notes real quick, because it's been a
I'll hum
while.
along in harmony.
If you have any affiliation or know anything about the Dawn Court...
It's a Fae thing, right?
Yes, it is a
Yeah,
fake
yeah,
court.
I 100% know that.
Rain is basically playing the song that she learned from Kalariel when she got the lute and made a good friend. Very close friend.
Rain, as you play the lute, make me a performance check, please.
Oh shit! I think I can do this with advantage because I still have the little like perception robes.
Oh, yeah.
I will use a charge of those
Okay.
perception robes. Sure.
Rain puts on her fancy pants.
Oof. Not great, but I mean it's not bad.
Wait,
for
no, that's
not
perception.
actually-
That's I need performance.
That's better. Oh, they're almost the same.
Rain, you strum the lute in a lovely, yet slightly haunting melody. And as you play, you notice the letters for love are slowly glowing with a faint pink light.
And Flix would recognize, if Flix recognizes the song, Flix will recognize this song as like ultimately like a tragic song.
It is deeply moving, and it is enough. The letters glow brightly now with Rain's emotion. Both laugh and live are still dim.
All right, there you go. I did my part. Somebody laugh or tell a funny joke. Make the door laugh.
Flix?
Why'd the kobold fall out of the cave?
Why?
Because it was dead.
Akashima does chuckle.
Silence resonates down the corridor.
Why'd the dagger fall out of the cave?
Because it was in the kobold that was dead?
Yes!
Okay, I got that one.
It's a bit of a non sequitur there, but
Yeah. All right. So what's
Why'd
next?
the other kobold fall out of the cave?
Yeah,
Oh, it keeps going.
Yes.
Oh,
are they all dead?
No, because it was tied to the first kobold. There, laughter.
The laughter of a child. All right, what was third thing?
You notice the laugh is not lighting up.
Oh, come on, that wasn't that bad.
It seems that not everyone laughed at your joke.
Honestly.
can tigers laugh?
So, yeah, Sai was laughing on the inside.
I think you have to not be a tiger.
There's other doors too.
I mean,
And a monster
tigers
that's
can,
coming.
tigers can like chuff or something. I don't know.
We've had this discussion about chuffing.
Why don't you chuff or something, Sai, when you think something's funny?
Just chuff.
What is chuffing?
Well, usually by the time I figure out something's funny, it's long gone.
Oh my god. So we need like a preschooler joke.
Yeah, like kobolds.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
What?
All the dead kobolds and the knife. Yes?
Well, one of the kobolds wasn't dead though, so.
Oh, well, okay, so that does work because that one could knock. No.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oh no, I fucked it up.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
That's kind of funnier than your first joke.
How dare you?
Oh, the first one was pretty funny. I guess you remember we used to have kobold with us, so I guess that's what I thought of. I was like, oh, the no run. Why did I laugh at that? That's not funny. He was friend. Maybe being in all these adventures is ruining my sense of humor.
Oh, I can assure you that that's the case.
Maybe somebody should try some physical comedy. You know, like prop comedy.
Oh, okay. Akashima walks up next to Scythius and punches him in the face.
Roll the hit.
I mean, do I get advantage because he doesn't expect it?
I think he would expect
You know
it.
what? You walk towards him, you're gonna get just the norm. You're gonna get a normal attack.
Well, hang on though. Does it count as his bugbear ambush though?
Yes, it definitely. And you have reach, Akashaba. Mind you, you have long arms, so you don't even need to
Yeah,
actually
so I
walk.
told
You just reach over and slap him.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't think about it. He wouldn't know it's coming.
Are you like poking his eye Three Stooges style right now?
Right. Where is my bugbear? I never use this. I don't know where it is.
Somewhere
Feature.
in your features.
It's probably a feature. All right. Long limbs.
It's a feature.
No. Okay. It's not that. Long limbed. Here's long limbed.
Yeah. You found that your arms are long.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
If you surprise a creature and hit it with an attack on your first turn in combat, the attack deals an extra 2d6 damage. Okay.
Only if you want to beat the crap out of Sai, but you can just slap him.
I mean, if we want maximum funny, like
Yeah. I mean, I think my hands are a little tied here.
They are. They might be. Roll to hit.
All right. So you see as he walks up. Well, no, that would be a combat. Okay, I don't think guidance worked like that. Okay, fine. Okay, rolling.
Yeah, no, Sai definitely just jumps out of the way of that one.
Sai, Akasha was trying to punch you.
I thought it'd be fun. No, come back. We gotta open the door. Akash was like laughing as he says it.
No, there's other doors.
No, come here. Come back. He's fine. He's fine. Come back.
oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, it's funny.
I'm taking Teddy, and we're gonna go form a new crew and kill our own vampires.
Laugh begins to light up.
Oh, look, it worked. Sai, whatever you did was funny.
I come back. I promise I won't hit you again, he says while laughing.
Who knew that it only took horrifying, cruel-based humor to get the life to light up, or to make us laugh? We're awful people.
I mean, these things are usually lowest common denominator.
Saithias, I need you to make me a DC 14 dexterity check, please.
Oh, bless.
Ugh. I did not.
Oh.
Teddy's with me too.
Can Teddy make
Teddy,
the dex save?
thank you. Teddy is in your mouth. One moment. Sai, there is a brief sound like metal rubbing against stone. And a scythe blade descends from the ceiling, crisscrossing the hallway, threatening to clip your tail from your tiny tiger body. One moment, please. It hits in a massive arc, potentially hitting anyone that would go into that area that you are in.
AKA the hallway.
Yeah. Make me also a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, the tiger's not good at this. 18.
The scythe blade tipped with poison. As it tries to seep into your flesh, you resist, thankfully.
That's damage?
Sai, I need you to take 15 slashing damage for me, as the scythe blade cuts deep into your shoulder and disappears back into the ceiling.
Ah! Akashua hit me! I didn't even see him coming.
You hear
Akasha's
a
over here.
roar from down the hallway. However, Rain and Flix, with those shenanigans, the laugh word lights up.
Saithius, you did it! You made the door laugh. Good job. Well played.
You just see like a tiger head just like peek around the corner, now dripping with blood.
Oh dear. Why don't you come over here?
Because Akasha's gonna punch me?
No. We already did the laugh thing. It's fine.
Yeah, it was just for comedy.
Yeah. Maybe, Akashba, you could try healing Sai now, and maybe that would suffice for the live?
No, we already talked about the healing wasn't working on it. Remember he said as much.
But maybe it just needs like a little bit, like a little zhuzh.
What is zhuzh?
It's like, when you do a thing just a little bit.
No, you know how sometimes you do things and you are like, oh, I feel very judged.
I think it's more like a, yeah,
No, it's like, yeah, you do something just like a little bit.
just a little.
But
Just
you don't want it to, you maybe spend a lot of time on it, but you don't want it to look like you spent a lot of time on it, like a little bit like laissez-faire, like you just don't care. It's like that.
Right, but zhuzh sounds too fancy for that.
No. I assure you, look, we already made the laugh light up, Flix. Can please somebody heal Sai and make the fucking live light up?
I'm not sure that it will work, but yeah, Flix will throw a healing word Sai's way.
All right. Roll to heal. Please.
You heal 6 hit points, Sai.
Nice. That was a powerful word. What was it?
That was pretty good.
He said live, right?
I hope it was fucking live.
Sure.
Fucking die!
Hey! Fuck you.
Rain, you hear the door unlock as the final word of the sign lights up.
Oh, look at that. Good job, everyone.
You realize it's going to be a blank brick wall behind this because we chose to open the live, laugh, love sign, and anyone who does that's an idiot.
absolutely.
You did it!
Oh, no. I definitely don't like it now that Teddy's excited about it. Oh, fuck. Just opens.
No, I opened it.
Oh.
Flix is like, fine.
Oh, no.
Flix, you open the door into a large banquet hall beyond. A massive table extends, taking up the most of the center of the room. A purple tablecloth on top of a pink tablecloth lies neatly. There are plates. All of the plates seem to have accumulated a significant amount of dust. Sitting on the actually, hold on. Let me click on Rain real quick. Just have to double check I don't describe things that you cannot see. In the northwestern part of the room lies a large brazier, and another one on the northeastern part of the room. They are lit with flickering flame, and on the very, very west part of the room, hanging on the wall, is a painting.
And there's a creepy doll at the end of the table.
Rain, you see, sitting at the head of the table is a small, feminine-looking doll.
Oi, Teddy, is this one of your fucking friends?
You found a friend! Good job!
Oh, joy.
Alright, fine. Let's get this over with. Alright, hello. What's your name? What horrible puzzles do you have in store for us? Is this some sort of diabolical eating contest?
Maybe like steak and eggs. That'd be not bad.
Flix, make me a investigation check, please.
16? Yeah.
All right.
I might know a thing.
As you look at the doll, immediately you recognize that the doll is carved out of wood and made to look like a fairy. There are dragonfly-like wings extending from its back. The fairy is wearing a long black dress. It's lacy, almost spiderweb-like, and her hair is black and braided. Flix, make me a history check, please.
No idea. Well, this is interesting. Do you think that this is a figurine that represents someone? I don't recognize it.
I don't know. Does Rain recognize it?
Rain, you can make me a history check.
Do I get the advantage from the scale? Is it Arctis history?
You do. All right, Rain with a 19. As you consider it, you search your mind for memories of Arctis, trying to figure out where this fairy lies in the history that you've heard of. And honestly, aside from Flix, you haven't heard much from the Fey realm. In Borealis, you've seen a couple of fairies. But Flix really seems to be one of the few that you've seen with any regularity. This fairy, although you can't recall her name, is an old and powerful, unseelie fae. Most likely native to Arctis, as opposed to one of the members of the unseelie courts of the southern regions. And that bodes an interesting thought, Rain, that in this area of perpetual darkness, you have seen very little of the Fey folk and their overall involvement.
I think she's some native Arctis unseelie Fae, Flix. I don't know her name.
We haven't had any dealings with the local unseelie courts, have we?
I have not. No. Although I hazard a guess that we still will not have when we sit through this. Unless, they trapped an unseelie fairy in the body of a puppet. Which, would be pretty on brand for House Vicaedus.
It wouldn't be the first time they did something crazy.
Rain will step forward just close enough to get the doll in her Detect Magic arc.
The doll is radiating a very powerful magic from both the divination school and the transmutation school.
Oh, she's giving off a lot of energy.
Oh, also necrotic. There's definitely necrotic energy coming off of this doll.
There's a lot going on there. Hello, would you like to talk? Do you happen to be a very powerful archfey trapped in the body of a puppet by awful vampire people? Because we can help with that.
The doll fairy says nothing and does not move.
Well, someone's looking through their eyes. What's the puzzle here? Let's try to figure it out. Let's close this door, shall we?
I actually prefer when vampires just had sense and decency to come and try to murder us and we throw sunlight. Maybe that's why they do this. Maybe they know they can't take us in actual fight, so they try to make poor old Akashba solve puzzles.
Honestly, Akashba, I have half a mind to just disintegrate a fucking hole in the side of this keep.
Yeah, use the big thing you used before that make big hole in sewer.
Oh, come on, it's fun.
What? No. It's your girlfriend who you love is, being murdered. How is this
I think we've already established that while there is deep fondness there, it hasn't matured into love yet. Let's not belabor that point.
Actually, that's probably true.
The door kind of called it on that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't even think... I should have brought up Shar. I wonder if that would have told me something.
Oh.
No, I was talking to myself. I was talking to myself.
Well, you talked in your mind really loudly, so we all heard you.
Well, I meant to talk in my mind, but I talked with my mouth.
When you talk in your mind so much with everybody that you talk out loud thinking that that's in your head.
Real problem.
Yeah, Flix is casually investigating this mantle and doesn't seem to find anything.
Akashima just sits down at the table.
They have an awful lot of space dedicated to not a lot of anything.
Yeah, how is these possibly good use of real estate in this economy?
Kashiba, you sit down at the table?
Yep.
To the side of the plate, a small teacup appears.
Akashima looks at it and then looks down at the doll.
You are the only person at the table that has a teacup.
Do I look like person who drinks tea? This is not a giant gallon of milk, so I am confused, but no thank you. Akashima does not pick it up.
Sai sets Teddy down on the table immediately opposite of the living doll.
Okay, I'm gonna put Teddy over there. Boop, boop.
Well, you could try dispelling the magic ring on the doll.
The problem is it's very hard to do if it's powerful magic, and very costly. And I don't know what the magic is to start with. So I could just be dispelling a key that we need to get further in this hellhole.
Well, let me see if I can sense it. Can you give me a... What have you learned about the enchantments already? Perhaps I can extend my face senses and have some sense of the enchantments and their nature.
Use your, of course, use your fairy senses, right? Well,
look, I'm mostly magic. Are you going
to let me talk?
You were sassing me first. I was dispelling your sass, unnecessary sass, may I add?
Well,
proceed.
For starters, it is transmutation, which if it's making tea appear on the table, that probably is the transmutation part, at least partially.
Right, you mentioned divination. I remember that.
Divination. So either something is looking through here, or it is looking out, and then necrotic.
Likely the punishment if we fail whatever test is in store.
Possibly.
Nope, no idea.
Akashima begins snapping his fingers like he's trying to call over service.
Do we all sit at the table?
Hey, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. I got teacup and nothing else when I clearly asked for milk.
I mean, we could just barge through this place. Or we could play nice.
Akashima, what did you want to drink?
His usual giant customary stein of milk that he has in Borealis.
Your cup fills with a sweet and heavy cream.
Is it still a small cup?
It is comically small in your bugbear hands.
Akashima picks it up and gives it a sniff. Gonna do an investigation check.
It smells of sweet cream, and perhaps in the background a warm and comforting tavern. It makes you think of Borealis.
While everyone's just kind of chattering and investigating, Akashima goes, close enough? And then he downs it in one gulp.
All right, you take a sip and close your eyes as the delightful Borealis milk is drank. And when you open your eyes and look at your friends across from the table, you see that the seats are slightly more occupied than they were before. Here, you see an image of Laurel, and an image of Aurora, and an image of Victoria.
Anybody else seeing other various vampire and drow folks sitting at table?
I assume
They
not.
disappear as
I'm a drow, though.
quickly as they were seen, Akashima.
Alright, well, I definitely saw something that was, I suppose, not there. He puts the cup down, but does not stand up from the table.
So explain what happened to Koshaba. You saw.
Yeah,
ghosts?
I saw Laeral, Himaki. I saw Laeral. Who else did I see, Christina?
You saw Victoria Vicaedus. You saw Laeral Hamaki. You saw Alara. And you saw Kethra.
Yeah, so basically like all vampire ladies we have met, and also Laeral Himaki.
Okay.
And then I said something and they were gone.
Well, that might be the divination. Maybe there's a vision here.
Yeah, maybe you all should sit down and have whatever they put in your cup, whether it's tea, heavy cream, Diet Coke, whatever.
Very enthusiastic about doing whatever the creepy dolls seem to dictate with their weird rules.
Yeah, I don't like listening to creepy dolls either, but that seems to be like what this place is.
What about you, Teddy? You've gotten awfully fucking silent over there. Couldn't shut you up earlier.
You're
Drink
my
the bleach.
best friend. Let's have a tea party.
I think we have to sit down, and then we get beverages, and then we... Fine.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, at least we get food and drink. Well, definitely drink. Maybe food.
Do you all take a seat?
As much as I'm able.
Sai, you cannot fit in the seat. You are a tiger.
I think you're going to have to adopt a slightly more Tea Party friendly guise there, Sai.
I hear that there's a...
jumps up onto the table.
I was going to say, I hear there's a rule that if it can fit, it can sit among cats. Is that true for tigers?
Oh my god, it might be actually true. Sai, do a circle and then sit down. Do a heckin' loop. There you go.
You actually have a point there.
Yeah, if he fits, he sits. That's really the rule. Yeah.
That's just canon. Like, that's just physics. You can't argue with physics.
Well, I'm glad to know it also extends to the world of Arctis.
I mean, it's kind of close.
Dramatic,
I got the button seat.
very dramatic circle. It's like a Freya circle. Spin, half spin, quarter spin, go back the other direction, walk down to the other side of the room, quarter spin. Okay, now we can sit.
So as good
Crying
as
out loud, Sai, just sit down.
You don't know how hard it is.
You're right, I don't.
All right, Sai, you managed to squeeze your tiger butt into the seat. You are sitting down like a proper kitty. Instead of a teacup, a slightly larger whisker-safe bowl appears in front of you.
Whisker safe
Exhaustion.
bowl. That's a very shallow. I believe we call that a saucer in these parts.
A teacup appears in front of Flix and Rain as well. A smaller teacup appears in front of the doll fairy. And even in front of Teddy.
If the bear drinks any tea, I'm leaving.
Actually, wouldn't that mean it's not poisoned?
Well,
Am
I mean
kidding?
that already creepy bear is even fucking creepier, is what it means.
All right, bottoms up, I guess.
Well, aren't there rules? Shouldn't there... Look, this is obviously some sort of test. We can't just drink proffered tea willy-nilly. There's some
Like
protocol,
Koshaba did.
right?
I drink milk. I didn't drink tea.
Flix, as you say that, you notice the doll blinks.
Did you see that?
See what?
It blinked.
You're gonna have to be more specific. There's
The
many
doll
creepy things.
that is seated to your left blinked its little glassy eyes when I spoke of protocols.
Oh, so you are in there, huh?
Besides which, you know the Fey courts. Protocol is everything. Rules upon rules upon rules. Labyrinthine codes of behavior designed to entrap and ensnare.
It's not really my thing, Flix. Why
It
do you
was.
think I'm here? I mean, actually, it really wasn't.
Well, neither of us enjoyed it, which is why both of us are here. But my point is that they exist. So that this has to be a test in that vein, right?
Perhaps. Do you have a proposal?
You know,
Do you have a ritual to follow?
no, not really. I never really paid very much attention to the etiquette.
Neither did I. Mostly stood guard and kept an
You know,
eye
I
on
bet you and
particularly
I
shady
could
characters.
fix a lot of that, cut through a lot of the red tape, as it were. If we ever were to go back, I mean.
And
It's worth
maybe
thinking about.
focus on one thing at a time.
Oh, right, of course. Well, what's in my cup?
Whatever you like, Flix. What is in your cup?
What is in? Like, probably some kind of ridiculously rare wine brandy concoction that tastes like sunbeams and autumn.
Your cup is filled to the brim.
Blow slowly.
Overflowing, perhaps.
Oh, I haven't had dawn wine in a long time. Have you ever had it, Rain? It's exquisite.
Once, yes. Actually.
Flix, do you drink the wine?
Well, everyone else has, right?
Kashaba's definitely drank his milk.
And Tiger Sai sniffed and lapped at his dish.
He just sniffed it. He hasn't lapped at it yet.
Tiger
just-
Sky has not decided on his desired drink or tea.
Rain just lifts her teacup to Flix and nods, and then to the fairy and nods.
Yep,
Cheers.
following the protocols. Sip.
The doll fairy slowly reaches up with an arm and grabs her tiny teacup.
Lovely.
And
I must
she,
say,
tips
If
it.
this is an illusion, it's exquisitely wrought. That's delicious.
You know what, though? This is actually not the creepiest fairy tea party I've been to.
Well, there's no one's crucified dripping onto the tablecloth overhead, so yes, I'm inclined to agree. Never did like the unsealing.
Also, is that not just Catherine Raven's blood somewhere in here?
Oh, Catherine is definitely in the body of a doll.
As you all partake in afternoon tea, the doll fairy, as you are talking to each other, you look back at her for a moment, and her form has changed. She is now a beautiful fae, dressed in her fine silken robes like cobwebs, draped over her beautiful and elegant form. She has eyes like onyx and hair as dark as the night, shining like stars. She is looking at all of you, but almost through you, as if you are not there. You are just viewing a memory. She stands up from her seat and addresses the rest of the court. And as you look around, it is now filled with other fae. Some large humanoid size, some small like Flix, some showing animal-like features similar to Flix, some like bats or other critters of the night. And
Unconsciously. Sorry.
Sorry. Some are a little more, how would you say, traditionally and ethereally beautiful or handsome, but they all take on a variety of different forms. But at this table, unlike what Akashaba initially saw, there are only fae here. Go ahead, Flix.
Oh, Flix's ears and tail unconsciously shift to a beautiful silvery golden hue. His fur is an unnatural color that glints in the light.
The woman at the head of the table stands up, and the rest of the fae of the court stand in respect.
Flix stands.
Rain does as well.
Akasha watches this with an eyebrow raised and remains seated.
Ring?
Stand up, Akasha.
Ring actually glances down. Are we still us, or have we taken on some roles in this?
You are still us. Use all of yous. Use them.
Use guys.
Use guys. Use guys or use guys. But you are all wearing clothes that are more fey-like, light and airy, magical. But Rain, definitely unseelie.
Has Teddy gotten a cup of anything, and has he turned into anything?
Have you been watching Teddy this whole time?
Yeah. I was just trying to take cues from Teddy. What is Teddy doing?
Teddy, there was a cup in front of him, a very, very teeny tiny, like minuscule, itty bitty, thimble-sized cup. And you blinked once, and the cup was in his hands. And then you blinked again, the cup was back on the table, a tiny drop of moisture next to it. Did Teddy drink?
Oh yeah, as soon as that happened, Sai also started drinking his thing.
I saw you lap up the cream in your saucer.
Akashiba reluctantly sighs and stands up.
The woman at the head of the table nods at the assembled. I, Queen of the Tempests, welcome you to the Tempest Court. Today we will be announcing our official exodus from Polaris. I apologize.
Interesting.
The desires of the vampires have grown too daunting. And it is imposing on the dream. They cannot be allowed access to the thoughts of others to use it for nefarious purposes. The court will remove itself from the houses of Maginox. So it shall be. And the rest of the Fae in turn say, so it shall be.
Flix echoes the so it shall be.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
I sort of mutter across the table at Rain. Have you ever heard of the Tempest Court?
Has Rain ever heard of the Tempest Court? Can I make a history check?
Sure.
Yeah, now that she
scale?
mentioned that, can we both do that? Maybe with advantage?
Rain can do it with advantage. Flix, yeah, I'll allow with advantage. Woo! Okay.
It makes sense that Rain would know better since she was part of an unseelie court herself.
The Tempest Court is ruled by the Queen of the Tempests, or the Queen of Air and Darkness, as she is sometimes referred to. She is commonly known as the sister of Titania, who is considered the Queen of the Fae. She is the de facto leader of the unseelie court, and decides many of the, I would say, higher level unseelie dealings, but mainly she presides over dreams and access to the dreaming for the Fae. And this is a bit of it's more of their charge. She treasures the dreaming and the nightmares that come with it. That is all I'll give you.
The nightmares that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did we get Did she have a name? You gave me Titania.
She's the sister of Titania.
Right.
Yeah,
She's
Titania's
just
Sealy.
referred to as the Tempest Queen.
Tempest Queen. Cool. Does that jive with any southern Fae courts? Like, are we generally aware of the Tempest Court?
Yes. It is not really known that the Queen of the Unseelie has made a home in Arctis, but it seems like she had a residency in Polaris at some time. Or excuse me, at one time.
Okay, so this is a little revelatory in terms of the different courts are actually tied together between Zadia and Arctis.
This does rather explain why the Sealy court dominates the south.
I don't know if I would say dominates, but sure.
Like, Flix gives you that, like, a condescending, pitying expression. Let's simply say that the balance of power is not equal. I think we can agree on that.
Sure. Sweet Summer Fae.
As you begin to talk to each other, the doll fairy returns to its doll form, and the other Fae at the table disappear.
I'm presuming this is an actual snippet of history, and not a lie sent to mislead us in some way.
It's actually a good point. Do we know, is the Tempest Queen, did she disappear, or does she still hold court somewhere, like, in the south?
Rain, with that, since you crit your history check, for what you know, the Tempest Queen, the Queen of the Unseelie Court, did disappear from Zadia, and you don't know really where she ended up. Some say she died, some say she lost her power, but it was a cause for a lot of uproar in the courts. Turns out, looks like she went to Arctis for a little bit, and spent some time in Polaris, potentially trying to ally herself with these houses, but decided to change her mind and extract her new Arctis court from the influence of the various houses of Maginox.
But then where did she go? Like, a Fae court doesn't just disappear.
Well, they can make themselves inaccessible, though. Sometimes for millennia at a time.
Yes, but
Remember that Arcadia thing all that time ago? What a shit show that was. No Fae for generations.
But a whole court just disappearing? A queen at that? Something doesn't quite add up.
Hey, maybe they just get tired of Maginox's bullshit, honestly. That's not that difficult to believe.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting at, Akasha. Maybe they didn't leave.
Are you trying to suggest that Titania is here, trapped in this doll?
No,
That the
no,
vampires
no,
would
not
have that
Titania.
kind of powers. Oh, not Titania. Mab. That Mab is trapped in this doll.
Or trapped somewhere in Polaris.
It would take tremendous power to do such a thing.
Well, Arctis has a lot of power latent to it. Rain is going to step up to the doll and kind
the
of...
slow does drain us of our essence. I suppose it could be used to form a sort of cage.
Rain is going to kneel in front of the doll.
Rain, also with your detect magic, the amount of magic emanating from the doll has lessened significantly.
So it did its thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's weaker now. If it does have the essence of a Fae Queen in it, probably she's far gone as it is, if that's the case. But why is this here? What purpose does this serve? Victoria wants us to see this.
Yeah, you are both from Fekor, right? Yes, I think I have heard this before.
I mean, I am. I assume you are Flix as well. I don't know what
Yes,
you're
you
from.
could say that.
All right, well, I don't know. Maybe we are in giant fucking stupid vampire house where they fuck with people, as is evidenced by like 94 talking fucking dolls. Maybe they are trying to, I don't know, get you to have an emotional response.
Now, there's something else to this, I think. I don't think it's just mind games. I'm not even sure this is intended for us. I think that this might actually be a trophy.
Akashaba holds up his little teacup again and then snaps his fingers in the air.
Nothing fills your teacup again.
Akashaba looks in the cup, disappointed, and puts it down.
Rain is going to pick up the doll gently.
Right. The doll's dress is slightly longer than you expected, and as you pick up the doll, it trails down about 2 feet. The doll is seemingly less menacing now. Slightly less creepy, if that could be said for anything.
For the record, I'm picturing the Nadja doll from what we did.
Yeah.
I thought of a good one. What's the stupidest animal in the jungle?
Rain is focused right now.
A whale.
What? Are they stupid?
It's stupid that a whale would be in the jungle, Akashaba.
Well, who put it there?
You're over. Never mind.
I would like some answers.
Rain would like to investigate the doll, Christina. The last doll we encountered had something else inside of it, like the parts of something or the essence of something. Rain would like to investigate this doll to see if it has some remnant stored inside.
Yeah, Flix drifts over and helps. I'd like to be perched on the table if at all possible.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Just for flavor's sake.
Double 20s!
Did I actually roll 2 20s?
Holy shit, yeah you did.
Holy shit. Does that
Holy
like a...
shit.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Double 20s across the sky.
Well, we found the Tempest Queen.
Lorraine, there's no spirit in the doll, thankfully, but as you investigate it very thoroughly, you notice it is wearing a small golden locket. And immediately you open it inside, and there is a rune inscribed inside. The rune, with your investigation check, you immediately recognize as a partial rune, and it is a part of a whole. And it flares up as you open it and lay eyes upon it. Something like this definitely activates something else.
Does it look like a fairy thing, or is this like some Vicaedus bullshit that we've seen?
This is even something that you could potentially do, but it seems to be some sort of complex arcane lock, or at least a small piece of it.
Oh, I think I'm starting to understand.
Yeah, what is it? So it's not a trophy.
It's part of
a trophy.
No, it's part of
It's
a key.
not a trophy.
I think we have to find Teddy's friends and then his basket and unlock his basket with these sigils from all of his friends.
Find my friends. Find my baskets.
Oh. All right. Well, no time like the present. He gently pats the top of the doll's head. Thank you for your sigil. Which way?
Sai picks Teddy back up.
Well, there's a door over there. I suppose we may as well investigate it.
Doors in most directions. I mean, which one? The one to the north?
Well, the one to the south, there was voices on the other side. I'm not sure we're ready for that.
Oh, the one to the south is the one we came through.
That's, well, yes, but across the hall from it, it was the door with voices on the other side.
Oh, I see what you mean.
With those voices, maybe there's something to finally fight.
I mean, we can... You want to go through the southern one? Let's go through the southern one, Akashaba.
Can you help me investigate this? Make sure that there's no awful tricks.
Find cat on Raven's blood.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rain, do you have, who has the doll? Not Teddy.
I mean, Rain picked up the doll.
Oh, do you have her?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say I put her down, I guess.
Yeah, I heard you picked up the doll.
I picked up the doll, yeah.
Rain, as
Did
you get
something
closer to the
explodes on
door,
me?
the door
Great.
unlocks.
Oh, well. Look at that.
Well, we're all going to be carrying plush friends by the end of this. I wonder if they have any collectible value. Ready?
Be careful. This hallway has a giant scythe in it.
This one.
No, let's not get.
It's all connected, but yes, this one.
Oh.
How far away from here?
Oh, Scythe goes up and pushes the door open, sticks his
Ran
head
a really
out.
long way.
Oh, it was like over there by like.
Wait, hold on.
70
I'm gonna move you, so I'm gonna try and mount Teddy on you because I think I can do this.
Oh, I'm excited.
Mount Teddy on Tiger's Eye. Yes. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
that's
be careful for
adorable.
traps, is what I'm hearing from you, Sai.
All right, let's try this doorway over here.
I don't know what you pinged, so.
To the
Oh,
north.
I see. Okay. This is just outside of my visual. Okay. Sure. Rain will step up to the hallway and check for traps real quick. Or not.
Flix flies out to the hallway. He does not explode into a cloud of bloody mist. So
That's good.
Are you going to look for traps, Flix?
Yes.
Perfect.
I will search as I move forward, Christina.
all right. You peer down the darkened hallway. Well, from what you can see from your vantage point, the hallway ends and there is a door on your left.
Door does not appear to be trapped. Well, let's see if any of our little moppet friends unlock this one too.
Rain
any luck?
waves the puppet.
The puppet does not open the door.
Fine. Well, I'd ask you for help, Sai, but you are a cat, so... Nonetheless, should be easy enough. Flix darts forward and goes to work at the lock.
All right. 24, you quickly and deftly open the locked door.
Slipping away his tools. Alright, everyone ready?
Sure.
Oh,
Flix, as
good.
you open the door, you are met with a kitchen. To the south, you see a washing basin and dirty dishes, ready to be cleaned. On the table in front of you, there seems to be, well, for one, a doll that looks like you interrupted it making some sort of bread or dough. Behind it are potatoes. They seem to be fresh.
Oh,
They literally built a. They built a
What's
life-size
potatoes,
dollhouse.
Precious?
we could just live here. This is
What?
amazing. Look at this kitchen.
All right, Teddy. What does this friend want?
Well, obviously, they want to
What?
finish the cooking, right? Complete the
wait.
meal.
Sorry, Kasha, but there you go.
Oh, it's okay. Kasha was like watching the hallway. Like I honestly wasn't sure if something was gonna happen.
Kasha, as soon as you enter, the door shuts behind you. The doll here, Sai, that is currently making dough, looks like a goblinoid. It is slightly green in color with pointed ears and a smaller stature. Almost kind of stumpy when you look at it. He appears very sad, his wooden face fixed in a permanent frown.
Oh, I don't think he likes the ingredients he got. Flix,
Seems like he has an awful lot of work to do. He has dishes over here. He's trying to make.
I'm not
bread.
doing the dishes. I just want to make it clear that of all the various idiotic tasks in this kitchen,
Oh,
the dishes is not
it's
what I'm
fine,
doing.
Flix. Rain will use prestidigitation and start cleaning and scrubbing the pots and pans.
I don't think you get to use magic.
Rain, you
I
begin
think he'll tell me.
floating pots and pans around. scrubbing them and getting them clean in the wash basin. The wash basin's water is surprisingly clean, right? Sai, what are you up to?
He's inspecting all these vegetables to see if they're like fresh and something to covertly sneak into a party member's bag.
The table
Oh
is...
no, I'm on the guard for you this time. Christina, if he tries to put things in my bag, I want my crossbow warning to go off.
fair
Consider this a
and
hostile
balanced.
act.
I consider this an act of hostility.
Sai, there is some prep work going on at this table in front of you. A large batch of vegetables are waiting to be cut. There is a carrot that is mid-chop on the table.
Oh, Akashaba, I think we need you to cut these for them
To do what?
to make the doll happy.
I don't. What are you cut to? No, that's not something I do.
You're the chef, Sai.
Oh, but I can't cut with these claws. I can only rake.
You could
What,
just
what do you
also not.
mean?
You could just not be tiger. That seems like an idea.
Oh, but that's tiring. And then if I have to turn back into a tiger, then what if I
Well,
need to do it again?
I don't know why you.
Also, you have really big claws.
Let's
yeah,
play
but it-
house.
Teddy
If I'm
says
scrubbing the
from
dishes, damn it, Sai,
tiger-sized
go
back.
cut some carrots.
I'll try. Sai is going to do a performance. He's going to try to make it look like he's doing his best effort at cutting these carrots, but failing miserably.
Sai
And
looks
you
like
guys
he's burying
all
poop
fell.
in the litter box.
He's just scratching at the
Just-
cutting. It's not working. Akashaba, or Flix, can you come do this?
No, Sai. I can't, because we each have our own duty to perform. Count the stations.
Oh.
Yes, you're actually going to have to do some work, Sai. For once. You can handle it.
Koshba, maybe you can help him knead his bread? I don't know. Is that what bread does? Not really sure.
I'll do that part. Sai jumps up on the table and starts kneading.
I'm not... Fine. Flix zips over to the chopping station. He's good at chopping.
What do I supposed to do?
See this station over here? Looks like it's a garnish or something?
Okay.
Akashaba, there seem to be a lot of salads here. You're a meat eater. This is all very questionably green.
I guess I should throw it out then.
No, you can't throw out the salads, Akashaba, just because we don't eat them.
What about this? What is this?
Sai, you are very expertly making biscuits. Make me a performance check with advantage.
That cat vantage?
Yeah, he was side-eyeing Akashaba and thinking if he could stuff some lettuce into Akashaba's bag, but decided against it.
You are kneading the dough. Knead your giant tiger paws, making quick work of it.
Wait a minute, you're literally a botanist, Sai. You know what would go... Actually, would he know what's good in a salad? Would he
Has
poison us all?
Has he made you a salad
Usually-
yet that you found edible?
Good berries.
He makes food, sometimes.
A salad, though. Has he made a salad that you found edible that wasn't
Why would
actually
he
just a
make
bowl of good
me a
berries?
salad? When have you ever known me to ask for a salad? Or treat
You're
them
asking-
as actual comestibles?
Are we saying that nobody knows how to do vegetables? Is that what's going on here?
Well, obviously he knows how to do vegetables, just not for me.
All right. Akashba, do you want to take over the pots and pans then? Is that
Nah, it might
something-
be better. I know how to
Okay.
do that. Yeah.
Sai, you're doing excellent with that bread, I suppose.
Oh, he starts purring so loud.
That's
He's gonna get so much fur in that bread.
well,
I
we don't
hope
have
we
to
don't
eat
have
it.
to eat it as part of this test.
Rain will come over and toss the salad.
Rain, you are tossing the salad. However, your salad is fairly bereft of ingredients. It looks like it may be missing something. Flix, in front of you, the pile of vegetables, make me a nature check, please.
I'm awesome at those. Yeah, there are lots about nature. Oh, yeah. Well, these are
They're
these
vegetables.
grow. Yes, that's the green part. That's the orange part. The salad has green in it. That goes in there, right? I'm just gonna chop it all up.
Okay. Flix, you get to work. Chop, 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 chop.
There we go.
Rain, your
Minced.
salad has lettuce and some sort of red fruit, probably a tomato.
Rain knows what vegetables are. She's not one of these fucking donkuses. Jesus.
Sai, your bread is now efficiently kneaded. There are some bread forms here on the stove.
Before that, Sai takes a look at the doll, see if it's made any change in demeanor.
Nope, he has not changed at all.
I don't know if we're doing this right, guys.
I don't know that we've
Miguel?
done much yet. I think I'm missing ingredients over here. I just have some lettuce and tomatoes. Feel like I need like a dressing or something, maybe? Do we have anything like that around here? That you can see?
You know, we were
There's the
told,
water in the basin over there.
we were told to play house, but when I was young, before I was abandoned by family, mostly there were beatings in house. Maybe we are supposed to do beatings.
Oh, that really opens up a whole lot of questions that I'm not entirely sure that we have the time to unpack, Akashba.
I'm just
But
saying,
we
maybe
can make time.
Maybe I can try to punch Saithius again and see what that does.
I'm not sure that we're... Maybe let's call that option C.
All right.
Rain's gonna go over here to what looks like a cabinet and see if she can find more ingredients.
The cabinet is empty.
Well, that's not very helpful. Alright, what is this stew? Oh, you know what? We could make unlimited salad and breadsticks.
The joke
Oh, you're
comes
right.
full circle.
Do I look like a wizard to you, Rain?
No, I'm the wizard, Flix.
Right, but my point is for us to evoke that sort of magic. Limitless breadsticks. His eyes
Truly,
tear up a little bit.
It is
With a-
the maddest plan any
with
wizard
a-
has ever had.
With a touch of garlic, perhaps, and a little bit of parmesan. Is that power truly in our grasp?
This is like the opening trailer for season 4 of Arctis.
Kashiba, make me a sleight of hand check.
All right. Let's see. Skills, sleight of hand. Yep.
All right, Akashba, you deftly wash the dishes. You don't manage to break any of them. Good job.
I don't manage to break anything.
Yeah.
Were they phrasing?
You put the clean dishes aside. There are there are bowls that look like they're deep enough for stew, flat plates, potentially for bread. There is another smaller flat plate, probably for a salad.
Throughout this, Sai tried to get the kneaded dough over into the bread forms.
All right, so easy enough. You just, it's probably not very clean, but you mouth carry it over and drop it in. Boop. The bread begins to
So
cook.
sanitary.
Rain checks in this pot. What is in this pot?
Rain, make me an investigation check. Flix, you have a bunch of chopped vegetables. Rain, a thick beef stew simmers here. Maybe beef, perhaps venison? It smells very good.
I thrust a basket of chopped everything at Rain. Here,
Now, why don't you go dump it over there on the salad? Does this beef stew
Is
look
that
like
where
it could use
it
potatoes?
belongs?
I don't know. It's vegetables. Like, it's fine. You got some carrots. Carrots go on salad, sure.
Sure. He dumps it unceremoniously in the giant blat of salad. There. Are you happy, doll?
Flicks, as you dump all the vegetables on the salad, the doll's head turns at you, and he points the rolling pin directly at Flicks.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Flicks, you're ejected from the room.
Oh
What?
no!
Kosheba, you're ejected from the room.
Oh god!
Rain,
I
Rain, you're ejected from the room.
Where'd everybody go?
1 sec, I have to move Sai as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sai, you were teleported out of the room.
I don't. Are we done with chores?
No, I think we screwed up.
What?
Oh, the door's
Look,
open
the doll
again.
didn't look happy. It pointed its rolling pin at me, and then the next thing I knew, I was out here. I've been fired from my first ever job.
Rain, the dishes are undone, the bread unneeded, the potatoes raw and piled up on the counter,
Ah, for
the
crying
vegetables
out loud.
unchopped, and the salad still looking very boring.
Next time, I'm going to quietly quit.
All right, so we need to find
play
something.
house.
Teddy, I swear to God.
What? Say
Going-
house? What?
Are we at option C yet?
Well, I don't think option C is necessarily going to get us past the vegetable
All right,
boss over here.
Sai, get out of here. Go deal with the vegetables. You actually know about them. Go on, shoot.
We just need to find something to go with the salad. How? Wait a minute, Flix.
No,
How did
the
you cut
chopping
those?
table. Or at least tell me which ones need to be chopped properly, because I did something wrong.
Wait, no, we should just be making a stew. Just put everything in the stew. You don't need to chop. It just goes in there. You boil it for a little bit. You make the
No.
bread, and then you eat it all.
Sai,
Obviously.
Sai. There's bread forms. There's plates over there for salad and stew, and there's these things for bread. Like, you have to make a whole meal. You can't just make a stew out of everything, Sai.
But that's the whole meal in one step.
Nope, that's not.
Wait until someone tells him about sandwiches.
Oh my gosh.
Sandwiches.
Sai, you're the culinarian.
Well, only recently, and it all stew.
The fact that Teddy also like rotates with you is super fucking creepy. Okay.
It is.
All right. Sai was actually really good at kneading the dough. Like, let him knead the dough. We have a
I
stew over
need
here.
someone who actually knows something
I-
about
We'll
vegetables.
go look at I've seen a vegetable before, for crying
I've
out
seen them, I just don't usually eat them, so I don't know which
That's
parts are
fine.
supposed to go in a salad. Do I eat vegetables or salads? What do I know about it?
loud. Does the venison stew look like it needs potatoes? Or does it have potatoes already?
Rain, make me an investigation check again. You look at the stew one more time. The stew does. It looks surprisingly bereft of potatoes, and a stew like this would be a hearty meal with them.
Actually, that's a good point. Where the fuck is the meat? What's
It's
wrong
in the
with
stew
you?
pot.
Is
Flix,
it?
Yes, there's venison in the stew pot. Okay, somebody needs to chop some potatoes.
I can do that.
I'm pretty sure these vegetables, we just have to chop the right vegetables and put them with the salad.
Chop them
And
all.
then-
Why are they all there if you're not supposed to use all of them? It's stupid.
Rain, make
And
me a
then-
nature check.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Hey.
I actually really, because it's intelligence based.
Oh, do you have no skill and got the 5 purely from your intelligence?
I
Rain,
know what a vegetable is. That's it.
You look at them, and on the top they look like carrots, maybe even Arctis carrots. You've seen blue carrots at the borealis tavern. It's not anything out of the ordinary. And the other leafy vegetable, some sort of hearty, cold-faring celery. But what is piled on the bottom that kind of looks like a silvery string bean catches your eye, and you double take at it. This vegetable is actually something called a glass root, and it produces a fiberglass-like effect when cooked or consumed, causing the person eating it to bleed from the inside out. It is very toxic and more akin to eating asbestos, and like some mushrooms, commonly disguised as beans or another root vegetable. It certainly does not belong here.
Rain slowly turns her head. Flix, did you cut up all the vegetables and throw them in the salad?
Oh, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I? They're there, aren't they?
Because this, Rain picks up one of the roots, will literally kill you.
Well, it looks like all the other ones.
Oh! I've been looking for one of those.
Well, you
Also
could have been
your roll,
over there
Sai.
looking for them previously. Get back to kneading, Sai.
Sai,
Can you
we
please
need...
just say-
No,
One bean.
Sai.
Put one bean in your pocket.
No, we are going to appease the puppet first, and then you
It's
can have
probably an
whatever the hell's
illusion
left.
anyway. I don't think any of this is real.
All right.
We are going to
Rain is-
appease the puppet first.
Rain is going to carefully chop the carrots and the celery. Is celery going salad?
So why was it
That
even
seems
over
weird.
there? What purpose does it serve? Why was it amongst the pile of all the other delicious things?
Because
Nothing else
it
in
was
here is awful
specifically
poison.
trying to fuck it up.
But why?
Because it's a
Are,
puzzle.
are some
I
of these
don't know,
potatoes
Flix.
actually bombs? Should I be concerned about that?
They might be. That's why you cut into them first, so they'll explode on you before you put them in the stew and blow somebody else up. That is, as I understand it, the risks of being a culinarian.
Potato bombs. So the
Sometimes.
risks of being fucking potatoes exploding and murdering you. That's the problem. That's what it takes to be a cook. Is that what I'm hearing, Rain?
As I understand it, yes.
With that, as you all are working on playing house, is where we will end today's session. As you all make your way through the creepy house of Castle Vicaedus.
God, why
Well,
do
for
they have
next week,
these
this is where we're
rooms?
going to end next week's session, too.
In the same kitchen, fucking
mean-
up every dish.
You know where we laughed about, like, oh, this isn't going to be House of Maki. We're going to spend 14 episodes in here. We found one fucking doll.
Well, I mean,
You
how
found three
literally
dolls,
don't
technically.
know how many friends of Teddy's you are looking
There's
for.
like 30 friends. Like, this is a huge fucking map. Like, the doll per capita ratio has to be
Like
ridiculously
Google, how
high.
many Beanie Babies are there? Question mark?
also,
we're
let's
gonna
be
get
real.
through one more before Rain just like fucking disintegrates a hole in the side of the fucking fortress. We just barge in.
Let's be real. House Hamaki didn't have an IQ check, so I think we may be here longer.
House
It did have a
Hamaki
little
was
bit of one.
A little bit. In some places, there were some door shenanigans.
Just like fight people though. Here they're like pacifist route, and Akash was like, no.
Akash has been complaining about wanting to get back to the Animal Crossing. Little did he know he was going to get the actual like play house part of Animal Crossing.
You guys wanted Animal Crossing. Is this not? Are you not entertained?
There are no cooking mini games in Animal Crossing. I was
will point
expecting
out-
to buy some furniture and collect some bugs.
I will point out that like I was
You
not
have
making up
collected
what I
furniture.
I was not making up what I said earlier. Akashiba's only home experience lasted until about 7 before he was kicked out and abandoned by his tribe. And then he like lived with this hermit minotaur. So like playhouse does not mean this to Akashiba.
not the
Akashiba
same.
angrily washing dishes. It's the same shit. The same shit every day.
Akashiba thinks that really means people get beaten. So
Oh.
yeah.
Akashiba,
that's
do the
what it
dishes or
means.
you're gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah, if the doll would say that, Akashiba would be like, yes, ma'am.
Do
Glad
the
to
dishes
know.
or you're gonna get your ass beat.
Oh, whatever. Game's over. Shut up, doll.
I'll
Did
have
you
to
guys-
listen to you now. It's after
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
It's closing time. Shut up, doll.
Closing time. I will let you guys go for tonight. We will continue this little puzzle venture next week. Sound good?
Cool. Night, everyone.
All right.
Night,
Good night,
y'all.
everybody.
GG. Have a good night.
Good night. All right, that is it for Arctis Ascended. Transition into the offline screen. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciated. I hope you all liked the session. Nukiashi, thanks for hanging out once again. Always appreciate it. Breaking news, bugbear drunk on milk, absolutely. Perhaps I just should have had him drink enough milk until he exploded, and then it unlocked all the doors in the castle. Too dark. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, catch our VODs over on YouTube, Arctis DD. Watch us live on Twitch, and catch our funniest moments over on Play Arctis Twitter. Thanks for joining us for a little storytelling, and I hope to see you next time.